the times Destiny's lost a debate. It's just one clip and it's me.
Yeah, so Rihanna, you said yeah, damn straight, alright? We deserve rights too.
That's what the take is. That's what he's focused on. He's like, I know how unhinged this looks. Here are the DMs where I asked him if I could bully him about his wife.
Don't worry, I cleared it.
Love to see it. But
So
remember how when I was going over my debate with Destiny, I told you that it would be relevant.
We're back to this!
Later on in the video.
Why does Destiny make you so mad?
Destiny because he's boring.
Destiny is your you. Destiny is your you. You get me? You get me?
Yeah.
It's gonna go so well. What
Smugbug, why can't... Dude, don't speak over me. I'm doing an intro.
Oh my fucking god.
Dude, oh my god.
Smugbug. Yeah, what? What do you want? What do you want? What's up?
Smugbug, why does Destiny... Oh, he always wins arguments. I can't imagine him even losing one.
This is terrible. I hate you. This is really bad. I'm just gonna start the video. I've decided I'm just gonna start the video.
Destiny's losing. Destiny losing. Let's look at Destiny lose.
Listen, you love watching Destiny lose. We're gonna see if he actually loses.
Giving up on you.
Okay.
One play. So a little
Oh my god, we did it. Okay, cool. Your audio is now separated from the video audio. Let's fucking go.
Collection, if you will. A little Destiny L compilation with a little
Destiny
bit of
L
commentary
compilation.
from
Let's
yours
go.
Truly. The problems seem to have mostly started last July when he went on Fresh and Fit to do a debate with Nicholas J. Fuentes regarding U.S.-Israel
wasn't wrong
relations.
before last July.
Destiny was fairly roundly crushed in that debate, and since then it's like there's been a curse over him where he just keeps having these.
Sorry, he was crushed in that debate.
On...
Wait, so this was the debate. Wait, I feel like he pushed back very well against Fuentes in that debate. Well, I guess we're gonna see the clip.
No, he said things this guy doesn't like.
Ah, that makes sense. Debating, yeah, losing a debate is when you disagree with the person who is talking. That's true, actually.
We're gonna start. So we're gonna start with the Nick Fuentes debate on Fresh and Fit and go from there. But first, I want to talk a little bit about my personal history with Destiny. I've had one debate with Destiny.
Oh, he's personally invested.
He's very invested.
Anniversary of our debate is coming up in just a couple months.
He got dumpstered.
And the topic of that
Do you reckon he's gonna put himself in this
DACA
compilation?
recipients.
Oh no, I don't know. Probably because he looked really bad in this debate. I feel like I vaguely remember this. I think hypocrite also debated Vosh, and he looks like a weedly little, like, just default man. He looks like the opening screen of a character creator for The Sims. Like that's how this guy looks in real life. So I guess that's why he's using a Giga Chad stone statue.
That's always the case. It's always the case.
Yeah. They're always hiding the most generic default white dude persona behind their
default skin, dude.
Yeah, I hate when people like use a dumb fucking character to represent themselves online, like they're too scared to show themselves, you know? It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's super lame, dude.
Yeah, super lame.
Justified to kill Trump voters on the basis that voting in Trump threatens the ability of the DACA
yeah, he is using this as one of the L's. Oh my god.
In America. Now, you might think that sounds like an insane thing to have to debate, and I would be inclined to agree, but I challenged Destiny to debate that topic because of statements he had made on an episode of the Kill Stream where he was on with Soph, in which he made that exact
this guy talks
claim.
about as slow as he thinks.
This is not very clear.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then, would you say that people who exist under DACA have a right to take up arms or kill conservatives if they feel like that they're going to use state-sanctioned violence to remove them from their private property and deport them from the country?
If they're approached with physical force, then yeah, they should defend themselves. If it's on private property that they own, they cannot be evicted from it because they own it.
Huh?
Okay, cool. I mean, I think we're pretty much in agreement then. Oh, well, I don't know if I would go that far. That's a really extreme position.
Wait,
Now, I know in that clip, it just kind of sounds like he's joking around. And had it just been that, I don't think I would have challenged him to a debate on this. But later on in the conversation, the topic...
God, he really is going to relitigate a 4-year-old debate he had with Destiny. Jesus Christ, this is so sad.
It's always ego.
What the fuck? It's pure ego. Yeah, anyone who's using this fucking persona, it's always ego. At least you're a fucking frog and I'm a snail, okay? We know what we are. We know what our grubby insides actually look like. We're projecting a more true form of ourselves. There's no deception here. I am a snail on the inside. He is a disgusting, slimy little froggy fuck.
I'm a little
with just a
guy.
little sprinkle, of magic. Just a little.
I'm a little cute guy.
Little cute guy with his toys.
It came up again, and the host Ethan Ralph tried to really pin Destiny down on whether or not he actually believed this, to which he ultimately said yes.
Let's say that the existence of you in a country is actively threatened by the existence of another political group. I mean, I think that that person could make a strong argument, a strong moral argument for having the moral righteousness.
It seems insane to me that a conservative is about to argue you're not allowed to defend your property from an overbearing government. Isn't that literally their entire fucking thing?
Yeah.
Right? Right? If we come to your house and take your shit, the whole point of the right wing, literally, it's to protect yourself from the government. That's the whole conceit. It's the whole fucking conceit. Destiny's arguing for squatters' rights. Well, squatters do have rights. Wait, hold on, buddy. Wait. Would you rather have a millionaire own empty property in a city that has a homeless population? Or would you rather have, like, 5 homeless people roll up in a mansion and live there? Like, would you rather have that asset be completely unused locally by anyone? Why are you so excited to have...
Right-wing people wouldn't want that, though. Right?
They have no right to... You just dodged my question. I'm going to ask you again. Would you rather have a building be unoccupied and owned by a rich fucking Chinese or Russian billionaire? A foreigner in your midst, okay? Foreign-owned property, alright? Or would you rather local people of your race, ethnicity, moral persuasion be living there instead? Huh? Don't get cracked. I'm always getting cracked. I'm fucking cracked, dude. I'm cracked.
He's all empty in the stomach.
Bug doesn't know the crack. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, guys. I know exactly what I'm getting into. Okay. I'm arguing against property rights right now. It's funny how you can't answer a single fucking question, buddy. Curious. I would be just asking questions if you could answer fucking any of them.
On their side to like take violent action against these groups of people preemptively. Yeah, sure. I think most people would.
Yeah, but not those people. I'm asking you, and I'll let Soph jump in.
God, his hair.
But I mean, is it okay?
His hair looks so much better short.
Yeah.
What happened to this aesthetic? He looked so much better. Like, he got divorced. Yeah, that happens.
Exactly. He's going through his depression arc.
He's going through his depression arc. Yeah, bummer.
I mean, when you say okay, that's just like so. But I think it could be. Yeah, I think that most people. I think I would argue for it. Yeah.
Is it me or is it?
Yeah, it's like.
Well, when you ask me something's okay, you're asking me with respect to some particular moral framework. I'll say yes. Yeah, it's okay. Sure. Yes.
So that's what I wanted to debate him about. But if
it's private property, he can fill it with 1 million cats. What if he fills it with 500 Chinese immigrants? Huh? What if he fills it with communists, Grack? What if he fills it with communists? You okay with just having a foreign army sitting in Kensington fucking mansions in the middle of London, preparing for war? Are you not a patriot?
It's already happening, dude.
It's already happening. Are they legal?
They took all those away from the oligarchs. That was the thing that happened.
They've all individually had their visas paid for by the billionaire. Yes. A foreign army in your midst. White genocide. The great replacement.
Whoa.
And it's all because you won't give 10 homeless people a fucking place to live. I'll never forget Chris just begging Grackle to stop talking about the Mexicans. I mean, we're all talking about them. At least that's how you know it's working, being Mexican. We're talking about it.
That we spent very little time debating why it's morally justified to kill Trump voters, and a lot of time of me trying to get Destiny once again to just state that was his position.
Yeah, if you're voting for things that are going to do measurable harm or disastrous harm to people's lives, like kicking them out of a country or like destroying their healthcare or bombing the fuck out of other countries, then I think that, yeah, there is some responsibility that comes along with your vote, and you need to be prepared for the other actions that people could take against you. Yeah.
Okay, but here's my problem, and why I keep saying that you're wiffle waffling is that you keep using these terms like it could be justified, and then you give these hypothetical examples or whatever, but I'm trying to get to the core of what you personally believe.
Personally, I don't think that you should enact violence over stuff like this because society would turn into a fucking shit show. It would be fucking horrible if everybody started killing each other in the streets over this stuff. Nothing would get done. To be honest, the people on the left would probably fucking lose because most of them can't. Well, most people on the right, I guess, don't shoot either. But like, it just probably wouldn't be good for society at all. It'd probably turn things into a huge shit show. But I don't like the fact that people feel like they have no responsibility over what they vote for. So I think they should acknowledge that there are people that could take violent actions against them and be wholly justified in doing so because of the types of people that they vote in.
So you think that it would be...
This is super straightforward, right? Like, he's basically saying you can justify something, or like you can understand where someone's moral conviction would lead them to that conclusion, and it would even be understandable, but from a rules utilitarian perspective, you don't want a suggestion that violence is the answer because that's going to be used in both directions and result in a societal collapse. This is like bare basic fucking utilitarianism. I don't know what this guy's not understanding. Destiny used to be based. Destiny's always been consistent. He just also...
he's always boring. He's always
just
boring.
he's just always boring. Yeah, to be fair, he is still somewhat spite based. Like I think he will admit that he is. Well, I guess now that Vosh has started calling him spite based, probably he wouldn't admit that. But he is mostly driven by being angry at leftists and trying to bait them. Destiny in the Age of Trump was almost S tier. Yeah, when society is fucked, then the liberal is your go-to guy. Unfortunately, it's like I have. It's my rock paper scissors theory of politics, right? Conservatism beats liberalism, liberalism beats socialism, and socialism beats conservatism. It's literally
that's why V in V for Vendetta was a lib.
That makes sense. Yes,
He was the only one that could stop them.
Why do you keep bringing up V for Vendetta? Is that your... You know what? Hold on, Wiz. I'm starting to think V for Vendetta is basically...
My, political analysis.
I think that's your only political touchstone, is V for Vendetta. I think...
Yeah, dude.
I think
everything I need to know, I read it in that book. Is
I think the only thing you know about anarchism comes from V for Vendetta.
Yep. An Animal Farm, dude. That was about anarchism, right?
Well, oh my god, no. No. When someone goes, read theory, and Wiz is just like, I have, and he points to his bookshelf of graphic novels.
I read that they distilled the best bits into a comic book, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, they're the best of. To be fair, Alan Moore has distilled the best of anarchist theory into comic books, so I can't really.
Yeah, he knows, dude. He's got reach.
Oh god, it's a good movie. Oh, Oscar, come on. Oh, that's bait. That's bait. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. That's a hook just dropped down right in front of me. I'm not fucking taking that. Nope, no, sir.
Morally justified to start a shit show bloodbath.
Depending on like the type of person you are, how you're impacted by certain policies, or how you feel about certain policies, yeah, I do.
See, this is again back to this. If you're impacted, then yes, but that's a distinction that doesn't seem.
No. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say if you're impacted. This is just not a position that I feel like very like strongly about. Like again, like I've said a million times, I don't advocate for people going out in the street and like enacting like violent acts against people.
And this is my problem: is you're advocating the most extreme.
But I don't advocate for it. That's the problem. The problem is that like no.
I don't feel strongly about it. Like, hey,
I don't feel strongly about it because it's not a position I advocate. No, but I don't. This is.
You want to kill a bunch of people, I suppose. You know.
So I know this is really hard to follow because people like to like clip out.
You can pause the video too, dipshit.
Just putting yourself in it.
Wiz! You can pause the video too.
Yeah.
Pause before you talk, you fucking freak. I can't hear you. Sorry, you were saying?
Okay.
What?
What?
Are you serious?
You hear me
Say
now?
your point, you fucking freak!
You hear me now?
I can
just
hear
think
you!
It's funny that a guy would make a whole video called Destiny's L compilation, and the first example is himself. That's so funny.
He's literally, he's like, look at all the L's Destiny's been taking from 4 years ago, and then also
just
this year. Yeah, Destiny L compilation. It's just every time he's interacted with you. Wait, that's so sick. Hold on. I debated Destiny and I fucking kicked his ass. All right. We should just upload a picture, a video called Destiny L compilation, and it's my like 20-minute debate with him. That would be fucking sick, dude. All the times Destiny's lost a debate, it's just one clip and it's me.
Just claiming that title for yourself.
Just claiming, yeah, that's it. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. I was always the guy.
I'm that one guy.
About these one things that they feel like they can like slaughter me on, but this is just not a position that I feel.
I mean, it was entertaining, and I love seeing buildings blow up. Smiley face. I'm really glad that you have a. We should really keep. You know what? Hey, Oscar, we need some more. We've got some more animations for you to do, buddy. Why don't you get back to work?
The worst part, Oscar? He doesn't blow up a
idle
building.
hands.
Well, technically, he does blow up a building, but the big event is blowing up the statue of Lady Liberty because he's no longer, what's it called? Okay with the status quo of how law and order is conducted within the UK.
I like how Bonk comes in every single week and says, "Are we covering Sir Keir Starmer? Oh, Kid Starmer this week." Bonk walks into the club and he's like, "Are we doing Keir Starmer yet?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes, "All right, see you next week," and he just leaves. Every single fucking week. God damn.
Bonk will cover Keir Starmer when Keir Starmer becomes relevant.
We're waiting for him to pop back into the zeitgeist. He is a
Yeah.
Right. Fuck off, Bonk. Fuck off back to daddy. All right, go. Yeah, I like how this motherfucker is like, oh, why isn't he covering my pet topic? As if the person you're going back to hasn't just talked about Israel Palestine for 14 years.
Yeah. Lona's never talk about Starmer ever again. Dude.
Not once. No, never happening again. Never happened before. See you next week, buddy.
Very strongly about, but my position is not controversial. This is a position that has been backed historically for all of human history. Like, it's so hilarious to see, like, online, like, internet warriors, like, laughing at the idea, like, oh, wait, you think that you can enact violence against people just because of the policies they want? Of course. That's how all of human history has worked. It's the history of our own country. It's not a controversial position. And, like, the fact that I would say that, like, yeah, it can be justified, and be like, oh, well, you think you should go out and kill everybody right now? Well, no, of course not. I don't think it would be very good to do that. And they're like, oh, well, you're waffling on your position. I'm not waffling on my position. I'm just telling you that there are people that could feel fully fucking justified and have the justifications to enact violence. I just don't think it's a good idea.
You ever see somebody go on a 5-minute rant just to dodge answering a simple question? It's quite.
Oh, what? Okay, you know what I really love? The level of
The statue
conservative
moves like a weeping angel. Oh.
Yes. Oh god, yeah. Actually, that's triggering me. I don't. Oh, yeah. I do feel like it's getting a sudden jump scare right now. What I love is when conservatives are so deranged that they'll put in the full explanation and the full argument. Like, they're not even clip chimping, right? Like, at least when you clip chimp, it's because you know that your position, deep down, you know your position's not that strong, so you just need to clip chimp in order to get away with it. But they put the full fucking rant from Destiny there, and they don't understand any of the points that he made, and they think that they are, like, winning that argument.
Quite funny to me because while he is clearly thinking that he does personally believe that it is morally justified to commit terrorist acts of murder in this context, he's so mealy-mouthed in the way that he expresses it, even ending his long, epic rant by saying, some people could feel justified, which is a meaningless statement. People could potentially feel justified in anything. That's meaningless. The question is, are they justified? And even
I think the one L that why is there a penis in the smoke? Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it, dude.
Why is there a cock hanging from the ceiling? Why is this guy sissy hypnoing his audience? Is he subliminal? He's subliminally adding
images
in
of like
fucking
nude statues of men and stuff.
Wait, let me check. I'm gonna go touch it. I'm gonna see.
Because he knows Destiny fans are gonna watch this, and he's like,
Alright,
I can
let's have a
get
look.
all the Destiny fans in one fell swoop.
Should I touch it? I'm up here. Should I touch it?
It looks angry.
It does look angry. I'm a bit worried about it. Should I touch it?
It looks angry, dude.
I'm gonna touch it.
Whoa.
Ah! It bit me! It bit me! It bit me! Ah!
Oh,
Fuck!
it spat in your face, dude. It spat all
Oh
over
god!
you.
Just the tip.
when he will definitively
Oh, God.
say
Oh,
that
it
he
broke.
does personally
I broke
believe
it.
it's justified, he'll
Fuck.
then turn around and backpedal by saying he's not advocating for it, which is just improper vocabulary. He's using advocate like a synonym for recommend.
Oh my god, I hate these people. They're like, what? Oh, fuck. Okay, all right. Okay, there's one L. There's one L that Destiny's taking here, which is basically that he's just not being super clear between the distinction between description and prescription, right? He's not saying that he personally advocates for something, but he should have just been clearer about that. I think he was a little bit blurry lined between whether he was saying it's something that is like morally that you ought to do versus whether it was like justifiable, right? I love you, Slug. I love Smug, and I love Wiz. I love you too.
Whoa.
This is real love, not parasocial.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Or encourage, but a simple expression of support is a form of advocation. So morally affirming a course of action is a form of advocacy in and of itself.
Oh
But
my god,
I
he's so
digress.
dull.
Now you might be thinking, okay, LP, this is like ancient history 5 years ago. Why are you bringing this up? Are you still malding or whatever?
Ah!
The reason I bring this up is
Whoa,
because it's
Wiz!
gonna provide important.
Oh, Wiz, he got you. He got you. Oh, you
He
walked
is still
right
molding,
into his.
dude.
You walked
He's a
right into
self-aware
his
king.
trap. He walked right into his trap of giving a very valid criticism that is so obvious that even he knew it was coming.
No.
You
no.
owned, dude, owned.
He set
Why
me
is
up
Smug
with
so much
first-
louder than the video? Ah! There we go.
Because he puts
A little bit
himself
quieter.
up so loud. And
So
he
I can
cuts me with a little
overwhelm!
baby volume.
So
dude.
I
He
can
puts me with a little
bully!
baby volume.
No, please do complain about the audio volume if it's not balanced correctly. Thank you.
Important context to one of the much more recent clips we're going to look at today, which calls into
Oh.
question Destiny's consistency on this issue. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about my second and final stream that I did with.
I swear to God,
No,
if this is gonna...
if it's just him like updated his opinion, that'd be
Yeah,
very
this
funny.
is the thing. Well, this is the other thing about conservatives, right? Like they're so consistency.
He's not
filled.
consistent. He doesn't believe the same thing from 5 years ago.
Exactly. This man has experienced growth, and I cannot tolerate it. Not one bit.
This guy used to hate kids, and now he's got a kid. Inconsistent bastard.
This guy used to hate
What a
kids, and now he's a
hypocrite.
pedophile. That doesn't scan at all.
Destiny. This was a little over 2 years ago when I invited
It
him
is
to
the
be a
worst thing you
guest
could
on
do
my
to a child.
podcast, Sex Wars. Things got slightly heated on
What,
this
have sex with
podcast,
them?
which resulted in Destiny
Yeah.
blacklisting me, blocking me on Twitter, and refusing to ever work
Who
with me. Also
cares
uploaded
about
the
your
episode on
drama,
his
you
YouTube
little
channel.
bitch?
The
Whoa,
podcast
whoa, whoa,
turns
that's
into
a big
planned
deal, dude.
ambush,
That's a big
hypocrite
deal.
debate, which resulted in several comments in the comment section saying things like, I love how the first part of the podcast is about his love life. Totally not intrusive at all. Or 50 minutes on Destiny's sexual
Why
life.
is he?
How is this
What?
not
Okay, alright, this is where we are in life, alright? I'm just gonna. 3 years ago, a 23 like YouTube comment. This is where we're at, buddy? This is what you're doing today? This is what you're doing with your life today. You're going into YouTube videos 3 years ago, and then you're looking up YouTube comments. I don't even. The Hillary Clinton defense, I changed. Not just that she's a grifter with no morals. You are a fascinating creature. You are absolutely wonderful. You are so special. Honestly, my god.
ambush? Or, I always find it so cringe when the host bluntly brings up Destiny's open relationship and sex life as a matter
it's
of debate
coming!
fodder.
What's
Point
the
being
smoke?
that Destiny
What's the
intentionally framed
smoke?
it as an
Is
ambush
this what-
to
is
give
this what
people that
philosophy
impression when
bros-
he knows full.
This is philosophy
He
bro subway
sharted, dude. He
surfers.
sharted purple.
He sharted, yeah? Wait,
Well,
it's
that statue is that
it's re-
statue still supposed to be him? Why has he gone down in quality? What's going on here?
he's degenerating just like civilization.
What's happening here? Why is he editing videos like me, dude? What's going on?
full well that is simply untrue. As you can see from the screenshot of our Discord conversation where I was inviting him on the
Oh
show.
my god, what? You're digging, you're leaking three. Wow. Hold on, let's read this. Okay.
He showed his
Hey-
eyes where he wasn't replying.
Hey,
to.
hey, bud, I just want to invite you on my Sex Wars podcast. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, and then Destiny's just like, what exactly is this show about? What exactly is this show about? It's basically a cultural show about sex gender stuff. So we look at trending stories in the media or like viral TikToks and shit like that, and we discuss them. Wow. Your laissez-faire attitude towards STDs, but if these are no-go zones, we can avoid them. If you want to check out the
We'd
show,
like
here's
to
our
discuss
most
your open
recent-
relationship, and then this is where the dunk's coming because he's underlined I can probably do it, which means no, right?
Yeah, okay, ask me in a week or two. I'm going out of town for a week. Well, don't forget, this was years ago when it was just an open relationship, right? The only... Which I would go on a podcast and let people yell at me about my open relationship because I would fucking dunk on them,
Wow.
right? Like, that's fine.
'Cause you're a
Obviously, if
whore,
it was the...
dude.
Exactly. If it was the divorce, alright. If it was the divorce, then that would be a whole other thing.
Destiny asked, what exactly is this show about? And I said, it's basically a cultural show about sex gender stuff. So we look at trending stories in the media or like viral TikTok videos and shit like that, and we discuss them. My co-host Danica and I are more conservative, so it's fun to get someone like you on from time to time, so we are more likely to disagree on things. Also, in your specific case, would like
This is why it's so helpful to have a conservative frog on my stream. It's great. Actually, it's
Yeah,
wonderful.
dude.
Appreciate having the right and the left here. We're positioned correctly as well. I'm
Yeah,
even
I'm
dressed like
always
an
right,
anarchist.
dude.
You know what? This is actually Oscar. Did you intentionally make me look like Vivian? You know that
Whoa.
smoking anarchist. What's their name? Like Vivian Wolf. That one. The one
Did
that
you
like
just
says
pretend
fuck
to not know
constantly?
their name.
I said
you can't,
Vivian.
You can't say. Did you intend to make me look like Vivian? What's the name? Vivian Wolf. It should have been. What's the name? Vivian Wolf. You
What?
paused to remember the wrong part of the name. You already knew
No,
the first name.
no,
You're
I
such a
think-
liar, dude.
I think their username is Vivian Wolf, and their name is Vivian. You fucking idiot! You stupid.
But you
little
already
fucking
you
frog.
already said Vivian, and then
Yes,
you're like,
but the
what's their
username
username?
contains their name, you
Vivian
moron!
Wolf? You
You
should be using,
moron!
oh, it's Vivian.
You moron!
Wolf.
Vivian
I can't believe
has
this,
terrible sec ops.
Cannot believe
She's got
this, dude.
terrible fucking ops. All right.
Cannot
Christ.
believe this.
to discuss, would
Oh,
like to
you
discuss
know about
your
their
open
ops, another
relationship
name?
transition
I'm gonna operate on you.
from bi to
Try,
straight,
dude.
that's what I heard anyway, and your laissez-faire attitude towards STDs. But if any of these are no-go zones, we can avoid them. Now, when you demonstrate to these types of people that it wasn't an ambush and everything was cleared with him in advance, they'll immediately pivot to this, like, okay, but why do
don't
you
like
care?
how
Why are
low
you so
res he's
obsessed
going,
with
dude.
somebody else's sex?
You don't like how? Can you pause the fucking video when you talk? Holy shit! I can't hear you. I'm pause the fucking video. We have
How
this
loud
whole
have you got the
setup.
video playing?
We have this whole setup loud enough to drown you out when necessary.
You've just been blasting yourself.
I've
You don't need
just
to turn
been
the overall volume down for yourself.
I'm gonna oh god, I'm gonna turn down the
You
volume.
think I
of-
listen to
of-
this full volume?
I'm gonna turn down the volume of time I spend with you. How about that? Oh my fucking god. Smugboy advocating for bathtub operations. I'm gonna boil this frog in the bath, okay? Alright, I'm gonna put him under a hot shower. I'm gonna drop him
As a
in the
snail,
bath.
you should be careful. If you fall in, you're also dead.
No, it's okay. We can handle extreme temperature changes. Actually, I can go from -7 to 37.
Yeah, but I'll pee in the bath, so it'll be salty, bitch.
No!
Be like acid.
That's
I piss
I'll tell you
acid
exactly
to you.
why I care. It's
Poisonous
because
frog.
they were already on podcasts and streams openly talking about this stuff all the time, saying some really shocking things. And the most shocking of all,
What is with the smoke? Is this is what Philosophy Bros do instead of Subway Surfer? I hate it. It's so annoying.
I can't
Jesus
just
Christ.
not see like a shark cloud.
It's such low content quality. It's so bad. It's like, it's such. This looks like a corporate presentation. Look, it's got. Look at the jaggedy ass fucking artifacted statue. Like this guy's. I don't like how my cigarette is
Yeah,
constantly
imagine
poking him in
having
the
jaggedy
dick.
assets, dude. That could.
Yeah, jaggedy assets. I would never. Not in a million years.
for me was when I saw Destiny's then fiance, now ex-wife. Again, this is in the span of 2 years. She went from fiance to ex-wife. When I saw her break down and start crying on a stream because of how much pain it was causing her having to deal with these other women in Destiny's life.
I also feel like I really do love him so much, and it makes me happy thinking that he can like give that happiness to other people as well. So when people start like being really mean and stuff, and like they start drama and stuff, and they absolutely don't have to, it makes me really sad.
Why don't they have to start drama?
Because I think they like probably hopefully get what they like can or want. Like I hope they know that what they can get out of it, you know.
Yeah, but what if what they want is exclusivity?
Then I guess it's on them. I don't know. I don't think it's like it doesn't have to like be on me, right? Or like him.
No,
or, like,
I completely agree with you. So I'm going to put myself in the shoes of the person who closes the door in your face for a moment, right? So I'm imagining if I want exclusivity with Destiny, then it's on me to try to get it, and part of that involves closing the door in your face, right? And what are you feeling right now? You look like you're getting a little bit emotional. I'm sorry. Did I?
No, it's okay.
I'm curious what you're feeling.
Dr. K does this thing where like he sees someone about to cry and he goes in on it because he wants.
He goes in for the kill. Yeah.
He always does this. Every
Oh my
single
God.
clip or stream I've watched of him, someone gets like a little bit teary-eyed. They could like sneeze, and he'd be like, "You're getting very emotional. Why do you feel sad? Let's go into this. Cry for me. Cry for me. Cry for me."
Well, I mean, I think he would probably justify it as, you know, he's trying to help them
It's a
understand the
pain point,
emotion.
and he's trying to get to the underlying.
Sure,
whatever.
yeah, but
I
it is-
know there's
it
part of him
happens-
that's like,
it happens
let's
to be
get the
good for
cry
content.
shot. We
Yeah,
gotta
exactly.
get the cry
The
shot.
cry shot, yeah.
The breakthrough
Oh,
moment.
the fucking cry shot. Oh god, that's horrible. He smells the tears. Yeah, he can smell the
Look at his
estrogen.
face. That is a face of a spying opportunity right now.
He's looking at me. What's the opportunity over here? I don't like this at all. This is terrible. Yeah, play the clip. Play the clip. I don't want him to look at me anymore.
He's
Ah!
sensing your emotions.
No. Okay. I've never been looked at this way before.
I think it's just really unfair.
What's unfair about it? It does seem
He's
unfair.
licking his lips. He's like.
It sounds to me like you're being open, but the other people that you invite into your relationship are not being as open as you are.
He also does this thing where, like, once they start crying, he repeats the same key phrase that
to try and
triggered them to
stab him
cry
a
in the
few
first
times.
place.
Yeah. Like
He
get
does
it, get
that.
it
He
in.
keeps them in the little loop. He has them in his hands, and
It's
he makes
good.
a little ball out of them, and he keeps spinning the ball in his hand of all the little painful little daddies.
Why is
he
he-
pokes the ball every time it spins round at the same time.
Why is his latest subscriber Rapler?
it's Rap Ella R.
Are you sure?
They're a music
That
channel,
seems-
dude.
Rap Ella? Repeller? Repeller. Oh, it's a repeller.
It's like
Repel. I said
rapper,
repel.
but with
It's not no,
Ella.
repel is two P's. That's Rapler. It's Rapler. It's the Hitler of
Oh
rape.
no!
It's the Hitler of rape. It's Rapler. Oh my god. I can't believe Dr. K and Rapler are making Melina cry. Who would... I didn't know
No.
this is where this video was going to go.
Well, he's always
Dr.
said he's not a therapist.
Dr. K, what do you think the K stands for? Kill.
Whoa.
Hey, it's that doctor that helps people commit suicide. Well, you know, in Canada, he would be very well paid, actually. we'll be talking about helping people commit suicide later. As in a medical context, not in a... hold on. Everyone who's watching this stream, don't kill yourself, okay? We need the viewers, thank you.
We do need the viewers. We probably
Yeah.
need you so badly.
Please go like the YouTube stream before killing
Like,
yourself.
subscribe, comment.
If you're going to kill yourself at some point, please go like the stream first, thank you. And then don't kill yourself.
Yeah, subscribe especially. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Play. Go, Wiz. Go.
All right.
Go.
Gotta
Is
hate
that
how
what
to use
feels
my
unfair about it?
hands.
Yeah. Because I don't know, like I don't really know, like I
He
guess,
looks
like,
so sociopathic.
that just makes me
Beautiful. Oh
these days want
yes.
everyone to like be happy around me. It feels like everything gets really complicated. I don't know, or I don't know, or when they do
You
that.
can see the
it's really
jolt of
unfair.
adrenaline that just went through.
Not for nothing, but that stream has.
What's
over
this?
Whoa, what's going on here, dude?
Cultural
What the fuck's
appropriation.
going on here? You
I have
think you
no
can get
idea.
away with jokes, Mr. Statue Man?
I don't even like. He's trying to kiss me. I don't like it.
I hate it, dude. I fucking hate it, dude.
1,000 views on YouTube now. And I don't know if there's a lot of people in the comments section accusing Dr. K of being weird and intrusive and obsessive for asking about their relationship, but I guess it's fine.
He caught you again. He caught you again.
There's
He caught
one,
you again.
dude. There's one,
He caught
dude.
you again.
Oh, this guy's playing me like a fucking fiddle.
You're getting fucking
Pretend
owned.
internet doctor. I digress. Point is, I was shocked when I saw this. I mean, I could never imagine being in an open relationship to begin with, and I would advise
Or-
other
or a
people against that.
relationship
It
at
seems like
all.
just a way to invite unnecessary
Ross
drama into
Morpheus.
maintaining your relationship, which is difficult enough under normal circumstances. And I also just can't
I
imagine
bet,
somebody I,
bet,
love
buddy.
breaking down and crying in front of a million internet streamers because of something that I was putting them through. So that's what I wanted to ask Destiny about. Like, how did you feel when you saw this, and what was the result of it? Did you have a come to Jesus moment?
it's
Did you
making
guys
me
negotiate
unwell,
new
that
rules
shit in
or
the
what?
background.
And when
Yeah, this looks like what I threw up this morning. I'm having flashbacks.
This is you
to-
flushing the toilet earlier,
It's,
dude.
that's me. That's the swirling acidic bile of my past transgressions of my sin, just swirling in the toilet bowl as I go. My. By the way, here's quick tip for anyone who gets hungover. Okay, here's what you do. All right. I really find it helps when I'm heaving my guts out in a toilet bowl to put on like a nice little YouTube video, you know, just have a little something on next to you, you know, a phone on the floor, you know, just like you're vomiting your guts out, but at least you got like a nice comfy little YouTube video.
Yeah, what
Corridor
YouTube
Crew,
video, huh?
that's a good one. Rust videos, I like Rust videos. Great
no,
vomit content.
What you really like is wait, what the fuck did we call it? What do you really like? You really like watching Deep Dive, Shadow Blake, what the Lockheed Martin is hiding. That's what you really like to watch.
Bro, we've already got 2K views on it. Don't get greedy. We're done. All right, that video's dead now. It's fine. We got 2K views. We're happy. It's fine. Move on. Shift it. We're done.
I asked him about it,
And Cheeto's smart enough to use the sub confirmation trick. Look at that. Look how good Cheeto is.
Oh, he's so clever.
Cheeto's so clever. Look at him. He knows. He knows all the little tricks.
he just acted like he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Listen, Destiny, I don't want to browbeat you about your relationship. I just have a couple things that I wanted to touch on this topic, and then we can move on to the next thing. So the first, these actually.
Oh, there you go. That's what he looks like. Oh my fucking god. It's worse than I remembered.
Whoa.
Oh no.
He's a mole man.
He's literally a mole man. Oh my god, it's Wick 30 years ago. That's crazy. It's DH.
Why would he?
it's,
Okay.
It's
Here's a
bad
fucking-
AI DH.
Here's something that's annoying me.
Yeah.
How can he fucking hear a thing with that hood over his head under his head?
Oh my god, yeah, what? That's crazy.
What is going on there, dude?
I mean, to be fair, my beanie is covering up my little ears, so I can't hear shit right now.
Those aren't ears, dude.
Yeah, they're my little antenna. Bloop.
Your ears are at the top of those things. You're like Shrek.
Is that how that works? No, those
I'm
are
assuming
wait.
so.
No, I'm a
That
snail.
or they taste.
Snails,
It's one of the two.
because they're eyeballs. If you're a snail, I've actually got 4 eyes. Real
Whoa.
deep lore.
Both deal with
I know
this,
octopuses
this healthy
taste with
gamer
their
guy because
tentacles.
you went on his show and your fiance.
I bet you know that.
I forget her name. I want to say Melania, but I don't think that's right.
Melania.
Or Melina. I can't pronounce her name, so that's weird.
Destiny's dating that person from Elden Ring, dude.
Yeah.
Melina.
Yeah.
Okay.
The E's are very weird in Swedish, but it's Melina is what I call it in English.
So you and Melina both went on this guy's show separately, and when Melina was on the show, she broke down and started crying over her feelings of, I guess, jealousy or neglect. I'm not sure exactly. It's been a while since I watched it, but there was a lot of emotion there.
That's not even
How did
correct.
you feel
It's so.
when you watched that? I'm assuming you watched it.
It's not even correct, but it's also incredibly rude. It's such.
yeah. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm
she
okay.
went on this fucking Dr. K stream and she was like saying like you fucking punched her in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
You
but why
abused her,
would you?
dude?
Why would he edit this video and put a clip of the thing and then a clip of him misrepresenting it right afterwards? I don't understand.
Him putting his own L's in it.
I don't understand.
Oh yeah,
but-
you're right. He edited this and he was like, "Yep, I'm giving you
Yeah.
the context, and then I'm showing me lying to his fucking face."
This is how you identify top tier midwits, okay? He's literally seeding his own destruction in the fucking video he's editing and he doesn't notice. I don't understand this.
He's really hoping whoever watches it isn't literate.
Do those things on your ears jingle like bells? Nope, they schlorp. They schlorp like soup. Little
They
balls
rattle
of
though,
soup.
dude. They rattle.
They don't rattle. They rattle when I dry out and die. Then you can use me like
You can hear
maracas.
something jumping around in them, like Mexican jumping beans.
That's just the parasites.
I mean, I would have to go back and listen to the particular streams you're talking about, but like, I mean, I think that this conversation took place during, there's a lot of dramatic stuff that goes on in our life, and we've been kind of like working back and forth on figuring out like the best path forward. There are times where we're doing really well. So like for the past like few months, we've been doing really well. There are times where we're very low. So a few months ago, we had like some insane drama with another.
Let me guess, the L is just going to be that he got divorced. Is that going to be the L? Is that the L we're setting up here? And then he got divorced!
I don't think it'll be at that point, right? I think it'll be like, things are dramatic, his relationship is unstable. That's probably what it's going to be. He'll save the divorce for like towards the end.
Group of people, and that was like a low. It just depends on where we catch up. But I mean, yeah, we got problems.
How do you feel about failing your fiance in every way imaginable? It's so dumb though, because like he's literally saying, how do you feel about making her jealous? But her complaint is that crazy bitches are ruining her life. That's her complaint, is that these women are actively trying to destroy her. Totally separate complaint, and nothing to do with Destiny. Like, Destiny could maybe take some steps to, prevent that, but then, that would cuck the content, and that's more important than anything else.
Also, I want to say, right, I take it this is his stream, right? This is his stream setup.
His shit little podcast, yeah.
What meta is it that has just, like, scrolling naked ladies in the background, covered by, like, these weird portraits?
Yeah,
like it's framed so strangely.
It's a really bad aesthetic. And speaking
it
as
looks like
an
a
expert,
90s website.
It does look like a 90s website. Yeah, holy shit.
It looks like the stock exchange with everything along the top as well. Maybe this does actually appeal to like 90s tech guys.
You think it's just like 40-year-old like IT guys and sysadmins like
yeah, that had a little calendar in their little booths, and they just looked at overlays that looked exactly like this at work.
And they need to do like 2 hours of work once every 2 years when there's like a migration, and otherwise they're just watching like 4 streams at once and jerking off.
Yeah, exactly.
This is it. Oh, this is it. There's the 4 streams, and then the background picture is what you jerk off to. Oh, it's perfect. It's hyper optimized.
It's all media all at once, but only if you're a 90s dad.
Exactly.
Isn't having an open relationship inviting drama into your life?
Just as much as a close relationship where a woman might get upset their husband looks at another girl.
So again, if somebody I love broke down.
So Destiny did go on their podcast.
Yeah.
He was bitching about Destiny taking his time to come on the podcast, but Destiny did go on it.
Well, no, I can explain. Here's how this guy's thought process works, alright? I'm going to translate for you. We're going to be doing a lot of this today, okay? So he edited the video together, and he realized, wow, not only did I misrepresent the point, but I look like a fucking schizo psycho hitting a guy over his wife like that. So I'm going to dig up the DMs where I asked him for permission so it doesn't look like I'm completely insane. That's what the take is. That's what he's focused on. He's like, I know how unhinged this looks. Here are the DMs where I asked him if I could bully him about his wife.
Don't worry, I cleared it.
Yeah, I cleared it. He gave me permission. It was so desperately strapped together, dude. Oh my fucking god.
In front of hundreds of thousands of
motherfucker! No!
In front of hundreds of thousands on the internet because of how difficult she found her relationship with me. That would be like a mark of shame that would be seared into my soul that I would carry for all of my days and do my damnedest to atone for. So when Destiny told me he didn't know what he was talking about, I felt like he was lying to me, like there was no possible way he couldn't know what I was referring to, which made me a little bit angry, which is why the podcast got a little bit heated after that point. Now that I've had a couple years to get to know Destiny even better, I've come to learn that it's actually entirely possible that he is such a sort of narcissistic sociopath that he could literally like that, which made me like him even less if I'm being honest. I actually liked him more when I thought he was just lying to me. Anyway, that's my personal experience with Destiny. Thank you for indulging me in that. And so, without further ado,
it's not like we had a fucking choice. We were held hostage.
He's been on for the last 8 or 9 months, starting with his debate on Fresh and Fit with Nick Fuentes.
You have any proof at all that the ADL told Twitter to ban you?
Yeah. You can look it up. Look up ADL.
No.
Elon Musk. No, swear to God.
Is there proof that the ADL?
The audience can look it up. There's literally, I mean, I could pull it up for you.
Yeah, tell me.
The ADL said there's 5 people you can't bring back. David Duke, Alex Jones, Nick Fuentes, Donald Trump, Andrew Tate. I said this earlier. 3 people have not been brought back. David Duke, me, and Alex Jones. Elon Musk said Alex Jones can't come back because of Sandy Hook. Me and David Duke are the only 2 in the list that talk about the Jews.
But you did come back.
And then they rebanned
Why wouldn't they just keep you banned?
Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. But they rebanned me in 24 hours.
So Destiny does something in this clip that I want you to watch out for if you ever find.
Sorry,
why is it coming? It's coming in the
Oh, it's
background.
pissing on him.
Yourself talking to one of these debate
It's
pros.
pissing on him.
It's something I've seen over and over from them where you make a claim. So in this case, Nick is telling Destiny that the ADL named him specifically as a person who should not be allowed to have a Twitter account. And the debate bro responds to your claim by asking for proof, basically by questioning the validity of the claim. But when you show them
You're
that
not
the
allowed to
claim
ask for
is true, now
he's mentioned that Destiny asked for proof.
Not just that,
It's a
but
debate bro strat.
he
that
once
you ask for
again has
proof.
he's fully gotten this wrong, right? Like in this clip, I'm not gonna go dig it up, so I'm gonna hypothesize here. Based on the way Destiny was talking, it sounded way more like Destiny was saying, "Do you really believe there's a conspiracy where Twitter is taking cues from the ADL on who to ban?" Right, that's basically what Destiny's doing. And then Nick Fuentes goes, "Yeah, absolutely. Look, the ADL put this article saying that I shouldn't be back on Twitter." But that doesn't prove the conspiracy. It just proves that the ADL doesn't want him on Twitter. It doesn't prove that Elon Musk is taking fucking cues. And you know what? You know what a great piece of evidence for the fact that Elon Musk is not taking cues from that article is? 3 of those guys are unbanned! So half the list got unbanned. It makes no sense. This conspiracy is internally contradictory. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, look, here's the list. Here's the order. Imagine this. Here are the orders that the ADL, this Jewish cabal, sent to Elon Musk. And then the proof is that Elon Musk followed half of the orders and not the other half. Like, what the fuck? What's this meant to mean? This makes no sense. It makes no sense. And this guy's too stupid to see it. I understand Fuentes. Fuentes, when he does this, he's doing it on purpose. He's very smart. He's a grifter.
Yeah,
and he's
strategy.
truly he's much smarter than this fucking midwit. So this guy's clearly been taken in by it instantly. What a fucking moron.
now all of a sudden
Ison, listen to me. Ison, listen to me right now. Go into your kitchen, get your scales, pick up one fry, and I need you to place it upon the scales and tell me if one fry equals 1 gram. How much does 1 fry weigh? We need to know. We need to know. We've been begging. We've been gagging for this. Okay, I need 1 fry. I need 1 fry's worth of information.
Dude.
Sacrifice a singular fry for science, please.
it doesn't matter and they don't care. Why did you ask me to substantiate a claim that you don't care about either way? Obviously, we all know the reason why, which is that it's hoping for an easy win if the person happens to be wrong in what they're claiming. So when you're confronted with this tactic, you should always try to get the person to commit to whether or not it matters if the claim is true before you wait.
Imagine being this
before you wait.
Wrong.
Being this confident. Well, I will say this advice on like debate bro strategy is kind of true, right? It is good to make someone you're placing like kind of a bet on whether the thing is true or not, and then that person looks double stupid if you. So like in terms of just like debate bro logic,
it
like
is
this
a strategy.
Work.
He is, but all he's done is he's outlined a strategy because the advice is bad. If you implement this strategy into this situation, you will look like an idiot.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He's applying a correct strat in a position that would not have worked. Yeah, he's too stupid to use it properly. But this is not a bad idea. It's about 4 grams.
If it was in a completely different situation.
Wiz, you only save 0.25% every time. It's bullshit.
There's no way. There's no way one chip costs 10 cents.
You're not even saving.
Are you telling? Whoa,
That's
are you
crazy,
telling me
dude.
that?
That's crazy, dude.
So the value of Lego pieces. Here's a little side tangent. Lego pieces, there's a metric some people use to value Lego set where it's price per piece. The average price per piece for a Lego set is 10 cents per piece. Are you telling me a single fry from McDonald's has the same equivalent value of Lego?
See ya. Oh, you done?
I'm just saying. I'm just outlining the maths.
Of Lego.
Of Lego, dude.
Do you weigh your Lego?
No, I don't do it by weight because by weight pieces are different sizes, right?
Oh shit! There are in fact different kinds of Lego. True.
Yeah. So what you do is you buy by number of pieces. However, that's an inaccurate measurement because, when
you talk about Lego, I want you to know. I want you to know, Wiz. When you talk about Lego, I want you to know that my brain's doing the same thing that yours does when I talk about Destiny. The exact same thing. I can feel 80% of my neurons switch off and just go, well, poo, we don't need this anymore. you don't
I'm just saying, if you've got a boat Lego set, it'll come with one big hull piece. That one piece is still only valued at 10 cents.
It's just washing over me
10 times the size of a
like a Lego
piece.
boat on the ocean. It's just like a Lego boat in the waves. It just washes over me. I feel nothing. Lego doesn't have B12. Bury it in the soil, then dig it up a year later, and I'll have B12.
It is made from plant oil, so it might.
So it is edible.
Yeah.
Waste any time
Wow.
convincing them that the claim is true.
Content is extremely fucking edgy because, newsflash, most people don't want that type of I love Hitler content on any of their fucking platforms because it's a bad look for literally fucking everybody.
Okay, so let me ask you, because I really wanted to ask you. So, Kanye West, people are still buying the Yeezys. People are still listening to the music.
Right here.
Right
Let's
there,
go.
yeah. Adidas lost, I don't know, a quarter of
That's
$1 billion
not
or
usual.
something like this because
That's
they had to
nothing to
remove
do
Ye.
with the
So
fucking
if you say
thing.
that it's in response to consumer demands rather than the demands of the
Okay, so this is such a, and again, it's almost
Even if he uses the
pointless.
consumer demand argument, he's wrong
Yeah.
because the demand decreased.
Yeah. Fuentes is constantly doing these weird little Mott and Baileys. Like, this is a big thing he does. He deliberately conflates two things that don't have any logical relation to each other, right? Like, no one actually cares. People who liked Ye's fucking, or Kanye, Yeezy, whatever his shit is, like, the people who were buying that stuff didn't give a fuck about his politics before, and they still don't give a fuck about his politics. It's just that now he's much more controversial, and so people who didn't give a shit about Kanye are now looking at Kanye and whining about his politics. But these were usually not the same people who were buying shit from him, right? So it's two completely different demographics.
Well, I bought
The
them
ADL.
from him,
It's
and I don't like his politics, dude.
Wow.
pretty clear. The consumers are still buying the Yeezys, but the ADL wanted them gone. So which one did Adidas listen to, the consumers or the ADL?
Well, Adidas is still selling Yeezys, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Didn't they buy the trademark to Yeezys?
No, they're not. They're done selling Yeezys. They fired Kanye. They're not selling them anymore. They have a bunch left over, and we're going to have to destroy them. So they said, we're going to sell them, but donate a portion to the ADL, but they're not going to sell them.
K.O.
So they're selling out of their stock. But regardless,
what was
This one's really
that?
funny to me. Okay, so Destiny is trying to argue that
You little hype man.
argue
dude.
that the
Wait, did the ADL buy the rights? Sorry,
Well,
not the
yeah.
ADL.
Well, to protect their IP, they did buy the IP to it, but it doesn't mean they're currently producing
they?
it. But they bought it
Oh,
for like a rights thing. So Kanye can't just go to like Skechers like he ended up doing and try and make Yeezys at Skechers. You know.
Wait, no.
So they bought the
Adidas-
rights to it. So
They didn't buy the rights. They've always had the rights from day one.
well, yeah, but yes. So it's
That's
already
what
like
it says here.
a shit
So
point. But they own the
contractual
IP.
agreement, it owns Yeezy's designs. Adidas cleared out much of its remaining Yeezy inventory last year, but has recently announced it will sell its remaining inventory in 2024, beginning with a Yeezy 500 tactical boot. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they kept
Right.
the IP, so another manufacturer couldn't just make it. So, because what Kanye did
Yeah.
after the fallout was he went straight to Skechers and was like, "I want to make Yeezys here."
Sorry,
But
he went to
Skechers obviously turned him
Skechers?
down. Yeah, dude. Because his
Skechers?
Kanye's whole philosophy was like,
No.
"It's a shoe so desperate they'll take me," and he was wrong.
That's
The
so
Skechers
funny.
told him to go fuck himself.
I would never in a million years would have guessed that Skechers was that base. That is the most
But-
cultural cachet Skechers could have ever got in the entire history of that company, and they turned it down. They were like, "Nah,
Well,
dude, you're not worth
Even
it."
Gap dropped him because he was collaborating with Gap, and Gap were like, "No thanks." And Gap
But I
made
can't,
that shit.
I
dude.
can't believe Skechers was this close to a single black person buying any of their shoes. It's crazy. They were so close. They were so close to getting any of the non-white demographic of
Well,
shoe
I think it's
buyers.
because Skechers are like founded by like a Jewish man. I think that was like the argument as well.
To be clear, like I say this as someone who grew up wearing Skechers, like 100%. Like I wore so many fucking Skechers when I was like a teenager. That was my
Yeah,
my
so-
shoe brand.
The reason Skechers like told him to fuck himself like instantly is because it's a Jewish-owned company, and they were like,
Right.
"Get fucked, Kanye West."
So it is part of the Jewish cabal. So it reinforces Fuentes' point.
Whoa, I wonder if Kanye knew that before he went to Skechers. Probably not.
Maybe
right?
maybe Fuentes set it up so that it would look like the Jewish cabal was destroying Yeezy.
he set him up for failure.
Yeah.
Go, Kanye. You must go for Skechers. Probably
Same, but
because
I'm-
Fuentes wears Skechers.
Same, but I'm brown. Nah, if you wear Skechers, you're white. I'm sorry. Any ethnicity you had drained out of you into those shoes. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I bet the Skechers were fucking sick. Okay.
They're very
I bet they were
practical.
really
Those
cool.
shoes. You can't,
So
you can't
practical.
fault them.
They got the. Did you ever wear Geox? The shoes that breathe. Did you ever wear
Oh, dude,
Geox?
they came with little toys, didn't they?
Yeah, it was like Geox.
They
I
had little
remember
toys on the heels.
the Geox, the shoes that breathe. They had they
Yeah.
breathed. They breathed. It was horrible. They would lick your feet while you were walking in them. It
The
was
the
awful.
boys' toys came with cars, and the girls' toys came with like sick elf action figures. And I was like, I kind of want the elf action figure over a car. You know, I'd rather have something I can play with in my Lego sets. You know, and I always
my
got
God.
pissed that they got like humanoid things, and we were.
Wait,
stuck
I
with
need
cars.
to. I just got a big barrel of miniatures for D&D that I need to send to you so you can paint them for me.
I actually would do that for you.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know that,
set
right?
up set up a PO box. Yeah, I'll
They'd
send,
look
I'll send it to you.
amazing.
Yeah,
I set
no,
up
I
a
need
PO
to-
box. It's my address, dude.
I don't want your details. I'm trying to stop.
Yeah, I
Have
already
some
set up a
fucking
PO box,
OPSEC,
dude.
you freak. Dude, I want you to know, Wiz, that when you are being held hostage in an Albanian car wash and getting your legs, your fucking
You better
knees,
send them my way, dude, and then I'll,
You're
I'll
getting your
kick
knees
them all out, and then when the last
busted
one's
up.
there, I'll interrogate
When
him and go,
you-
where is he?
Brother.
Where have you got him?
brother,
And I'll
brother,
come
when
save
you're
you, dude.
when you are locked up, when your hands are tied to a chair, you're getting Casino Royale, okay, by by the Albanians, all right, looking for me, looking to try and collect on that debt that I owe them from 10
Yeah.
years ago.
And I'll tell them the
All right,
location
I'm
of
just-
Skyfall, so when they step on those floorboards, their cock gets blown off.
But I'm never gonna give them anything for you. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let you die. You two having a taken fancy? I'm fantasizing about Wiz getting his balls destroyed in an Albanian car wash. Yes. Any further questions, Your Honor? No.
They're
All
frog
right.
balls, they bounce off, they're like jelly.
Remember, never talk to lawyers. Okay, lawyers are not your friends. Lawyers, anything you say to a lawyer can and will be used against you. All right. Never trust a lawyer. Do not speak
Honestly,
to
if I was James Bond in that situation, when they swung the pendulum, I'd have caught it in my balls, dude. And I wouldn't give it back to them.
You would snapped it off.
I'd have
Snapped it off with
tensed
your
up,
balls.
I'd have firmed them.
Yeah, when you tense your ball muscles.
I'd yank them out of him and then use it as a little lasso and whip the guy.
Good thing no one here is a lawyer. Actually, Maruti, legally, you have to tell me if you're a lawyer. You have to tell me. You have to tell us if you're a lawyer.
Maruti is
You
our
can't-
legal defense. She's been
you
doing
can't-
amazing
yeah,
stuff for
yeah.
copyright for us.
Maruti is gonna get disbarred for pretending to be a lawyer, though. So that's gonna get difficult.
Reason this censorship happens is because of consumer demand, meaning the brands.
Why has he got a John Wick? I hate this guy. This is so hacky. It's so bad.
It's a different statue every time as well. That really pisses me the fuck
Oh my god,
off.
there's no I see-
consistency.
Right? We're all nah! Get away! Get away! Get away! What are you doing? What was that?
What are you talking about, dude?
That was horrible. Ugh! Ugh! Don't do that again, please. That was terrible.
Right? How can you sell out of a product that people don't want because it's
Maruti
not
Esquire.
brand friendly? Obviously, you can't. So there is no consumer demand reason to discontinue the Yeezys. The ADL, meanwhile, gets paid off with literally.
There's no consumer demand reason to discontinue the Yeezy. Wait, so this guy is actually reinforcing Fuentes' conspiracy that the Jews are behind this. Unironically, he's just straight up
Whoa.
confirming it. That's insane. No, the consumer demand reason is that the hit to your brand and the backlash that you'll get is probably going to exceed the amount of money that you would make from the Yeezys, right? Yeah, that brand reputation is so valuable to them. It's in fact all they have. Don't forget, right? Like Adidas is not, they're not geniuses. They're not rocket scientists. They make shoes, okay? The reason you buy Adidas shoes, is it Adidas? I always say Adidas. It's Adidas, isn't it? I'm going to say Adidas, I don't care.
Adidas?
As long as you're buying a daddy shoes, okay, the only reason you're doing it is for the brand, right? That's the main thing. It's not usually about the styling. It's about, like, the associations with the brand.
God knows it's not because they feel good, dude.
Damn straight. Yeah, they don't even breathe, dude. Skechers, Geox, the shoes that breathe. Try Adidas, the shoes that don't breathe. Yeah.
Dude,
Fucking
imagine
L,
having
dude.
Geox shoes and G-Force watch. Holy
Oh
hell.
my god, I had a G-Force watch.
Or G-Shock even.
G-Shock, yeah, I had one of those. Yeah, oh my god, and I had the Sony Ericsson. That was my first smartphone. It was so good. The one that, the slidey up one. No, the one that slides up with like the Type E, the full keyboard. That was so good.
Yeah, dude.
Tens of millions of euros, and Destiny's reaction to all of this is to be like, oh, so they are still selling it. Like, I was right, basically. You know, let me do a little victory lap now, as if my whole point about consumer demand didn't just get completely destroyed.
Oh, fucking I was right. Apparently the guy was born in New York, 1941. Richard Norman period, yeah. Okay, so how many of these guys were even born? Were
They
any of
are
the,
Jewish.
The guys that you mentioned.
What does that mean? What does that mean? When you say,
were any of the guys that you mentioned,
Can
were
I
they born in
summarize my
Israel?
point or
Okay,
what? This is
sorry, were any of the
I
guys
never
you
said you
mentioned?
were born in Israel. I said they're Jewish Zionists.
Yeah, he did say that.
Why are you saying, oh my gosh? I said they're
So
Jewish
they're U.S.
Zionists.
citizens. Okay, go ahead.
I said they're Jewish Zionists, Destiny. I didn't say they were born
They're
in
American
Israel.
citizens too.
They're
Who have a right
Jewish.
to serve in the military and our DoD just like any other citizen.
Okay, that's totally wrong. It's so
It's
amazing.
interesting that you didn't mention that. Though.
Another
I thought you
eruption.
were born
Another
in Israel.
eruption.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're not going to control that. That's okay.
He did call them Zionists, which you can be a Zionist and hold a U.S. citizenship while
Yeah.
simultaneously.
I just when you call someone a Zionist Jew, then taking orders from Netanyahu.
Wow.
I mean, it feels like
That's
I understand.
crazy. Yeah, there's no Zionist Jews with Americans. Yeah, fucking Sheldon Adelson had American citizenship. Jonathan Pollard had American citizenship. It didn't mean they.
It never ceases to amaze me how effective Fuentes is at just like rattling off Jewish names. He has I think more Jews exist in Fuentes' mind than exist in the real world. Actually, I think there must be
I wonder
so
what he
many.
personally thinks they've done to him.
Well, I don't
Like
think
if
it
you sat him
matters.
down in like a social situation and you were like, I know you hate these guys, but what's your personal reasons for that?
Well, he hates them for destroying and degenerating America, right? He's on the cultural Marxist kick. So his whole deal is that basically Jewish. I think to be a bit more explicit, like I think that his deal is basically that Judaism and communism are kind of bundled together in a lot of ways, which to some extent. It's not true, but there is, there's an overlap between, Jewish academics being heavily involved in communism and, like, socialist theory. Like, there's been enough of them that it's easy to, like, kind of tie those two things together. And so you basically just throw everything under the Jewish umbrella that you don't like as part of that conspiracy. So it literally is just the scapegoating. That's it.
Yeah.
So he would blame the fall of the West on them.
Yeah, I wonder, like, what he sees happening if, like, say, like, he does get what he wants and becomes president in the next couple of years, and he ethnically cleanses America of all its Jewish population. I wonder what he'd then do.
Well, it would collapse, right? Like the way fascism works is first you get rid of like the original enemy that you're setting up. Then you start rooting out like collaborators. Then you start creating new enemies that you need to root out. Other streams of degeneracy. You go for like the artists.
Have we ever seen an example of fascism get to that point? I feel as if they always fail at the first hurdle. For getting rid of that made up enemy.
Well, the problem you have, I think honestly, probably I think Stalinism is probably the best example of it, where like you just start chipping away at every source of power that could ever conflict with you, intellectuals, academics, artists, political organizers, like even you just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper until you basically lobotomize your country and it starts to collapse under the weight of the midwittery that makes it to the top. Because you can't be too intelligent in those, or rather, you can't express that intelligence in any useful way.
Yeah, you just have to become nothing.
Yeah, so you just lobotomize your own country. I think Stalinism is probably the longest running example of that.
And then you'd need a progressive liberal hero, V for Vendetta, to save you.
Oh God damn it!
They weren't loyal to Israel. Talk about it, like literally just if you're losing the debate, just lie about what the other person was.
Right? If you stand on the top of the roof,
yeah!
It's important to vote.
Shut up!
Sometimes.
Okay, thank you. Christ, can we get through this video without you mentioning V for Vendetta one more fucking time?
Dang, wait a second, they were born in Israel. Throw my head and laugh. Nobody fucking
Fascism literally ends when they kill themselves. Yeah. That's the one. Hitler was standing there. He's like, I have no more enemies left to kill but myself. And then he fucking killed his kids.
Do you want to know something? You're gonna hate me for this. That's literally like what the Daleks are like in Doctor Who. Whenever the Daleks have victory, they just start killing each other.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, they need to,
because they start going for like the purity of their own species.
But they're literally space fascists. I mean, they're a direct analog to Nazis. Their thing is literally yelling exterminate. Like they are literally just a one-to-one.
But
fucking,
I love how whenever
Nazi
they're depicted as winning, they just become like ethnic purists and start killing each other.
Which makes sense. There is only one perfect Dalek. We haven't found him yet.
Yep.
Like a kid getting yelled at after breaking a toy.
I said they were Zionist Jews. I hope people are paying attention. Jeez.
Yeah. And there you have just another example of looking for the cheap.
Oh my God, I underestimate how fucking insane it is that the Fresh and Fit literally just had a full straight talking fucking Nazi talk about the Jewish control of like Jews, and just unironically, and they were all like, "Look at this soy ass, blue head, dumb fuck, little bitch cuck."
Yeah.
And then they've got like just an actual weedy little zoomer.
They're sat with a guy that if he was alone in a room with a knife and they're all tied up, he'd kill every one of them.
He wouldn't even like. He would torture them, dude. He'd start flaying them. Like he's such a little psycho. Oh my God, it's so weird that they just like vibe with that so easily.
He reminds me of. Have you ever watched Sin City?
No. Stop bringing up movies based on Alan Moore properties.
That's not Alan Moore, dude. That's Frank Miller. Frank Miller's the fascist one.
Frank Miller. Frank Miller. Frank Miller is the nigger Alan Moore. He's the counterpart, the Shadowverse version of the Alan Moorites.
Gotcha. In this case, correcting something your opponent never said, and then doing a victory lap as if you just caught them in a lie.
Nega! N-E-G-A! You know?
Whoa.
Like the
there, buddy.
As a negative, you know? No, the negative. Oh my
Whoa,
god, it's a
dude.
comic book thing. It's a
I'm
comic
muting
book
that,
thing.
dude. I'm
I
muting
hate you
that.
people. I hate you people. I hate you people so much. I hate you people so much. And by you people, I mean lawyers, Maruzzi. Thank you, DJ.
You'd be surprised how
Appreciate it.
often the debate bros get away with stuff like this just because the person they're debating doesn't really care or gives the audience too much benefit of the doubt and thinks they're going to see what's happening.
Well, I just
without
drank
having
all
a
that liquid
spoon-fed-
in the background. See this stuff? That's what I was drinking
This is what's
before
coursing
stream.
through your veins right now, dude. That's your blood
Holy
mixing
hell.
with it. That's literally your blood mixing with
Holy
it.
hell.
In
I
your circulation.
I didn't tell people before stream. I was drinking this drink called Power Brew, and it's an energy version drink of Iron Brew, and it tastes like acid. And I was drinking it. I was Chris Maxing. I was drinking an energy drink on stream. I haven't drank an energy drink in, I want to say, about 5 years. Maybe since I was in
You
high
clearly
school.
haven't ever said the word
And
drankin before either.
I drank it.
You drank
it. Was,
He's
at first, I was like, "This is disgusting. This tastes like acid." And by the time I finished it, I was like, "Whoa, this is the best thing I've ever drank." And it didn't give me more energy. It just gave me a bigger ego, dude.
That's what every drug does to me, dude. Yeah, this is live whiz reaction of drinking the Power Brew.
Dude,
This
it was
is
amazing.
what it looks
It
like.
was amazing. I
Little-
felt it coursing through me. I was like, "Whoa!" I was
He
eating
went-
a pizza, and I started eating the pizza slow at first, and the more I drank, the faster I was eating the pizza.
He went full hypno frog, guys.
Yeah, it was delicious. Would I recommend
to
it?
them,
No.
but Fuentes knows
Definitely
better.
not.
He knows that if he doesn't correct the record there, that Destiny's audience
Wait,
is going to
what?
think it was a W. Anyway, the whole
Sorry, what was
debate and then doing a victory lap as if he just caught them in a lie. You'd be surprised how often the debate bros get away with stuff like this just because the person they're debating doesn't really care or gives the audience too much benefit
Wait,
of the
what
doubt
song
and
is
thinks
playing in
they're
the
gonna see
background?
what's happening without having
It has to be Marvel.
But
It's not
Fuentes knows better. He
Believer.
knows that if he
What's that? Is it Imagine Dragons?
No.
The one that goes believer, believer, hey.
Okay, you know enough of an Imagine Dragons song that you should be embarrassed right now.
that if he doesn't
I
correct the
did, it
record
was just
there,
high
that
school.
Destiny's audience is going to think it was a W. Anyway, the whole debate was more or less like this. It was just haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. And in the wake of this, more and more clips of Destiny saying sort of embarrassing things started to surface. Thought Egypt shared a border with Russia. Thought the president of Turkey was the president of Israel. He couldn't find Israel on a map, etc., etc. Here's just a little like compilation clip of a bunch of these little things.
I don't know who Francisco Franco is, but he must be a fucking
You don't know
loser.
Francisco Franco?
He's got
Bruh.
$2 supporters.
Bruh.
$2 supporters. Bashar al-Assad, is that this guy? No.
He doesn't know anyone.
Fuck, wait, who is this? Who are these people? Fuck, am I supposed to know?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna defend Destiny here. Here we go. It's easy to read a bunch of Wikipedia pages and shit, and then when you're finally looking at videos of politicians, it's quite hard to like associate them correctly, right? Like you have to. It's two separate streams of recognition. Like knowing someone's name on like a Wikipedia page or an article or whatever is very different to like being able to recognize them walking about. I struggle to recognize different.
Yeah, there's nothing
politicians.
wong with being thick as pig shit. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh my god, you're such a little bitch. Stop. Hey, listen. All right, I tweeted sucking Destiny's dick. Okay, biggest tweet ever. Easy, very easy. Big moves up.
I know
This is
another
why
streamer
everyone
that's been
orbits.
doing that a lot recently.
No, shut up. Leave Erudite alone.
I never said that, dude.
I know
Whoa.
exactly who you're.
Whoa.
You're just mad at progressive
Whoa, I
victory
could be
because
talking
Olive
about
got in
at
your
least
head.
two people.
You got Olive in your little head. All right, just giving her. She's been corrupting your feeble little mind with her schizophrenic anarchist ramblings about how progressive
Olive would
victory is the
never
next
say that,
is the
by the way,
next
for
is
the
the is
record.
the Fourth Reich.
Olive would never say
The
that.
Fourth Reich progressive victory. Goddamn. How Will is there fucking Himmler? No, who's the Goebbels? Will and his channel is the Goebbels of the Fourth Reich, doing propaganda about progressive victory. Yeah.
This isn't him. Oh, Erdogan. Is it Erdogan? Erdogan?
Erdogan, you freak! Oh my
When
god.
did he become president of Israel?
Oh!
The Gospels originally written in Greek?
How does he
That's
not
a bit
know
rough.
any of this, dude? Whoa.
No, they're written in Queen.
Imagine
He's
not
an
knowing
American. They don't know
this.
anything about anything outside of America, and even
Imagine
then it's a
not
bit
knowing
sketchy.
this, huh? Because me, I
What was
know
the Jewish
exactly
fucking-
who Erudite is.
Well done.
Old shit. Well, Hebrew, and
Hebrew,
there was
yeah.
some Aramaic in the Old Testament as well.
Okay, Aramaic, gotcha.
Yeah, but mostly Hebrew. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. All right, okay. Not too bad.
Oh
Not too
no.
bad.
Whoa.
I would fail this so hard, dude.
Do Europe? Bro, I don't even know half the countries in Europe. Okay. Denmark.
I would fail this too.
Denmark. Denmark really owns this? That's so what?
The danger of doing this on stream and then ever having a foreign policy take ever again for the rest of your life. Like, I think I would actually, I would cheat. I would just have to cheat. I'd have to cheat. I would get 100%. And that way, anytime in the future, anyone wants to try and like clip shimp me looking silly, I'll just post the time.
You just need a sincerity max. You'd be like, yeah, I don't know where any of these places are, and I'm still correct. That's how dumb you are.
That's how bad you are. I'm more correct with half the information that you have. How's that feel?
Yeah. I got all vibes and I'm still correct.
I entered into this debate with a disadvantage. I still wiped the fucking floor with you. That's the vibe. That's it. That's how you do it. You've been talking about this for 5 years.
Toxic.
You know where the countries are, motherfucker. You still lost.
Why? Honestly, I'm pro-genocide. Like, it sounds really
If I
shitty,
ever
but like, I
debate
think that Israel should just
Destiny,
drop its fucking
right?
borders about where it's,
The first thing I say to him is,
now.
Israel, do you know, have you heard about this place, Israel? That's the first thing I'm going to say to him, dude.
What's the point? Why are you...
And there are more with this place. I don't know if you're familiar. Palestine?
Oh my god. Have you heard of this place called the Gaza Strip? You may have heard of it.
Yeah, it's like a line. It's like a strip is like like Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
Do you know of a place called Nevada?
It's an open air prison. Nevada.
It's like gambling. Are you familiar with gambling or money? I don't know if you know.
This is why you will die and no one will know your name. What terrible content. You've got the opportunity. You're worse than David. You're worse than Queeman. You're worse than Queeman. Fucking Queeman, who paralyzed like a deer in headlights when Destiny was like, so what's your fucking problem with me, bro? Friend of the show, Queeman. When Destiny was like, what's your fucking problem with me, bro? And Queeman was like, I've criticized you in the past. Oh yeah,
if that
about what?
was me, I think I just have to make something up on the spot.
Yeah, you just have to go for it. You go for the throat. You lunge at him across the table, and you try and get as many punches in as you can. That's your best opportunity to get some fucking clout. Oh god, I will never let Queeman live that down.
Queeman, you should have just gone with the classic. You should have just been like, oh, because you're a fucking pedo. That's all you needed.
That's it. You should have just brought back a classic. Absolutely.
And then Destiny were like, what? No, I'm not. And when they start denying it, they've lost.
Exactly, because now you've got a bunch of clips of him saying that he's not a pedophile, which is what every pedophile says.
Yep. And then when
which
the
is why
time comes,
I say
you
that
can
I
use
am
it.
a pedophile. Beating the system.
It's about where it is now, and basically
got nervous,
to
dude. You got
live
nervous.
in another place. That's really shitty, but like that's about where I'm at. With this whole thing, or the light green is Palestina. Wait, what light green? Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong.
The thing I hate the most about Destiny is the guns as
Palestina.
well.
Here, okay.
He called it Palestina. That's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. Did he call it Palestina?
Hey, this map isn't in English.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh.
It calls
Wait,
Italy Italia.
Wait, why is this map weird?
It's probably an old map.
Place. That's really shitty, but like that's about where I'm at. With this whole thing,
It's a map
or
of Rome?
the light green is Palestina. Wait, what light green? Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong area. This is Turkey. Oh, here, okay.
And it's not like he doesn't
I'm
know
so
where
glad that Elon Musk
Palestine is. He just like says, where's the light green?
Yeah, these are all really weak. Like, it's just
If anything,
him.
he doesn't know his colors.
Yeah, he should just, that's it. He should just claim he was colorblind. Maybe that's why our hypocrite's doing all this smoke shit. It's just so it's like inaccessible to colorblind people. So Destiny can't watch it. And then debunk it.
purchased Twitter and allowed a
The
bunch
map
of
of Rome,
banned
you mean,
accounts
wait.
to
Fuck you!
return, including Destiny, because now he gets to see these clips all the time going viral on the platform and everyone laughing
Oh,
at
his
him. It
brain's
seems like
leaking.
it's starting to get to him because he put...
Did this come out around Christmas time?
Oh god, wait, did it? I feel like it.
Hey,
This
check
wasn't.
that.
This isn't that recent. Oh, sorry, this is quite recent.
Let's see. Let me look.
I hypocrite.
10 days ago? Bro.
Yeah. What the fuck is the
And
credit?
he's got
so
a Christmas,
lazy.
he's been cooking
so
on it since
lazy. It's so lazy.
because he put out eventually a cope session where he was saying that, oh, the groypers, they just
What's a
clip stuff
visual
out of
gag that isn't a
context,
visual
you know,
gag?
where I'll like be looking at a map with the old British orientation.
did Palestinians have a national identity prior to the formation of Israel? And as part of the exploration of that, we're going through like a lot of old maps, and I'll be looking at stuff. So I might bring up a map, and some of the orientations on like the British older maps are different. So I'll look at them and be like, what are we looking at here? Is this the Mediterranean? Is that Israel? And there are people called Groypers, the Nick Fuentes fans, but like a lot of these people will clip part of my stream and they're like, oh, Destiny doesn't even know where Israel is. Or we're watching videos of like older videos of Erdogan and Bashar al-Assad like talking, and I'll be like, is that one Erdogan? Like, I don't know what they look like when they're younger. And people will be like, oh, Destiny thought Assad was the leader of Turkey. He doesn't even know who, Erdogan is, or whatever. It's like, whatever.
Ah, yes, the old British orientation. That'll get you every time. It was also around this time when Destiny announced that he had officially blacklisted Nicholas Fuentes from doing any future collaborations with him, and even went so far as to disclose that he keeps a text document with all the people he's blacklisted and a list of reasons he's done this, so that if anybody ever calls him chicken or whatever, he has these real and valid defensible justifications for his decision.
Trying to think, okay, that's my dream, my goal, the hope.
But I don't think a blacklist is a bad thing. I think that's probably responsible,
Yeah, no, especially for Fuentes. The problem with Fuentes is that he's really good. Destiny's a liberal, which means that he's weak to fascies. Like he does worst against the kind of the best of the far right, and also like Fuentes has so little. Fuentes doesn't have like a good faith bone in his body, right? Like he's pure cynicism, he's pure nihilism. He's what Olive would call a Nietzschean fascist. So like he doesn't have any integrity that you can use to like maintain a relationship with him. Like there's just nothing there. It's an empty vessel. So there's no real point in engaging with him, which is a shame because I think it can be useful to engage with him to like debunk his way of arguing. But he's so good at like warping the frame of the conversation that you're in with him that it's usually not going to be. You have to have a very high opinion of your audience in order to be willing to subject them to Fuentes. And I don't think Destiny does. Because no one likes DGGers. They're all dumb.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
That's
The hope.
true. You're all banned.
Okay, we're on some ultra soy shit. Okay, the hope is that like good and truth will prevail. Okay, that as long as you're being truthful and as long as you're a decently good person, that will show in the long term. However, I have to be able to demonstrate that. So I can't let people have fake stories or fake narratives that there's no counter narrative out about. So if I blacklist somebody, there needs to be a good reason for it, and I need to be able to immediately point to it so that somebody can't lie about it. And so hopefully over time when people do lie about it, so for instance when Fuentes lies about like not deplatforming people, like I can point to like, oh no, like look, here's him tweeting and spam reporting people, trying to get people banned or whatever. So I think that being truthful is important. But you also, being truthful is important, but then you also need the perception of being truthful, meaning that you have to illustrate how you're being truthful. So that's the point of like trying to keep shit in writing and then like providing like links and sources for stuff, basically. Yeah.
I can only help but laugh because the way I found out I was blacklisted by Destiny a couple
It's
of
a
years
different
ago
statue
was when
again.
James from Modern Day Debate.
It's a different statue again, and I don't think he made this asset because the hands match the face. I think
Oh,
he's
yeah,
stolen
you're
this
right.
from somewhere.
He's yoinked it.
He's yoinked it. It looks like a real yoinkage.
Unbelievable. This smoky background thing is so lame, dude.
Yeah, is it piss or is it smoke?
Is it well, okay, you really are colorblind. Can frogs even see color?
No, I mean sometimes it's piss, sometimes it's smoke.
Buddy, if sometimes it's smoke, you should call someone.
Depends what
Modern
end it
Day
comes
Debate
out
was
of.
trying to set up a white guilt panel, which would feature Destiny,
now look, it's
myself, and
liquid.
others. And Destiny
Now it's
turned
piss.
it down, specifically saying that he refused to work with me, which led to James canceling the entire panel. I called Destiny out for that on Twitter, and one of my viewers went to him and said, how come you're willing to stream with Nick Fuentes, but you won't stream with Hypocrite? To which Destiny replied, and I quote, Fuentes is capable of having an actual conversation without screaming cuck and saying the N-word the entire time. I'm not so sure this reason would meet Destiny's standard for verifiable evidence, considering anybody can go and watch the 2 streams I did with him and see that I never used either of those words a single time. And not only that, but you can look at the comments on his video and see a lot of people in his audience basically saying,
Actually, I've never said the N-word. That's his counter.
And he's still going back to this video to find 2 like comments saying worst Destiny performance I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. Wow.
And they were surprised how poorly he argued against me and that they thought he lost the debate, etc., etc. And it's like, Destiny, I know you don't like losing debates, but you didn't.
Okay, hold on. You know what? We're gonna go look at the comments on that video. All right, we're gonna do some verification right now. I need to see what the fuck's going on here. All right. I don't. This is this. Let's see if this is cherry picking. Maybe it's not. Maybe he's being very reasonable. Maybe he's being super fair. Super fair. Hypocrite. Destiny debate. Let's have a look. 3 years ago. Is this the... Oh, here we go. Advocating for political violence. Okay. Alright, let's have a look here.
You got some good? You got some good?
Maybe. Let me have a look. Wait, where's the... Oh, here we go. All right.
He said the N-word on Hippy Dippy. Oh, dude.
Well, all right. That's
So his argument was, I didn't say the N-word on this particular video.
All right. Let's see how far we have to scroll. Okay. Destiny is a far left streamer. Whoa, is this guy from the future? Okay, so this is from the Socialist arc. Best known for streaming with Hassan Piker. It's the law, so it's moral.
Nice.
Not equipped to have a geopolitical discussion. Why don't you know the entire political and religious history of Saudi Arabia? Got him. Destiny became a far left extremist in this debate. If Destiny's far left, I guess okay. Destiny's a far left extremist? What the fuck does that mean? I'm Stalin? Okay.
Yes.
First minute and 30 seconds, he's already shown how incapable he is at understanding anything about Destiny. 265 likes. This guy blocked me for liking a tweet he disagreed with. How deep did he go? So he lives up to his name, a freaking hypocrite.
Yeah.
How deep did he go?
Obviously.
How far did he go to find these? Did he... This man, I kid you not, has to have read every single comment on this debate. Every single comment.
He spent more time looking for these comments than I've ever spent editing one of these videos.
He's spent more time looking for these comments than I've ever spent doing anything, dude. Look at this. There's nothing. This is crazy.
He's really scraping the barrel with that.
My God, this man is so simple. It's hard to listen. Like, imagine the ego bruise this guy had to take reading all of these, looking for one person who agreed with him.
I think I know who that one viewer that searched for Destiny L's was now.
Yeah, it was a hypocrite. Oh my God. Wait.
He had a chance to be in that video.
Wait. Holy shit, dude. It could have been him. It makes sense. He's just been desperately scraping. That's so funny. Oh God, what a fucking disaster, dude. All right.
Have to go out and publicly slander me with something that you know isn't true, because after he said that, I saw many of his followers regurgitating this about me as if it was factual when it's completely fabricated. But I digress. Destiny would then go on Piers Morgan and have a debate with Dave Smith about the vaccines, where he just blatantly tried to gaslight and retcon about what happened during the vaccine rollout.
Okay, but you're arguing with something I didn't say. I'm saying the official narrative was that it didn't come from the lab. If you get the vaccine, you cannot get it and you cannot transmit it. These were huge stories that were flatly wrong. No.
What? Wait. The official narrative. Okay, so 3 claims here. The official narrative. 1, it didn't come from a lab. No, the official narrative was that there was no evidence that it came from a lab. As is always the case in more like scientific discussions, right? They're never saying it's not true. They're saying there is no evidence for this. That's kind of how science works. Yeah, right? Like until it's proven, we're not going to go around saying it. So no one's saying it's not there. They're just saying there's not evidence for it. On the second claim, wait, what was the second claim? Let's have a look.
Okay, but not wrong.
The official position of the NIH or the government was not that if you get vaccinated, you will never transmit it, and you will.
Yeah. Also, no vaccinations have like 100% success rate. I'm pretty sure, right? Like some of them are always going to fail.
Well,
so that
also,
vaccines
do vaccines make people not contagious? That's not the case, is it?
So actually for COVID it made them less contagious because they would end up having.
It doesn't make them not contagious. They still contain the virus, right?
Sure, but it can make you less contagious to the extent that the way it worked, if I recall correctly, is that the viral load that you had, like just the amount of the virus in your body, in your lungs in particular, would contribute to the amount to how contagious you were. Right, the more virus in your lungs, every time you cough, you're aerosolizing more of the virus. The vaccine reduced the viral load in your body significantly, which meant that if you were vaccinated, not only were you less likely to get sick, but even if you did get sick, you also were less likely to be contagious, or rather, you were less contagious than someone who had been
But even if that was
unvaccinated.
the case, a vaccine would never make you completely not contagious. It can make you like virtually not contagious, but it wouldn't make that number 0.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, well, in theory, actually no, because part of the point of a vaccine is to prevent you from getting sick as well, right? Like you can get sick when you're vaccinated, but if you don't get sick, then that's the same as you not getting contagious.
If you were sick and you got the vaccine, it wouldn't suddenly mean you're not contagious.
No, because the vaccine won't have kicked in yet. The vaccine takes time to
so that's why
work
his
up.
claim is bogus. His claim is when you take the vaccine, you're no longer contagious.
Oh, I see what you mean. Right, yeah. Well, he's claiming that they said it was 100% effective, that it made you 100% not contagious, and that and they said it definitely didn't come from a lab. Like those are the 3 claims he's making, which are nonsense because no one was saying it like that, or no official narrative was saying it like that.
Sick. I know that there is the one quote that people. Yes,
Fauci,
I'm aware.
Fauci
There's
said
the
that
one
multiple
quote, but for
times.
anybody that honestly
Fauci said
followed
it,
any of
Biden
that
said
or
it.
saw all of his statements, nobody actually thought that. It is unfathomable to me that people that will make so many excuses for every single Trump gaffe will come out and take like 7 words quoted by the president.
excuse have I
Oh
made
my
for
God, they
Trump?
said the vaccine was 100% effective. It would never. That's unbelievable. Nobody really thought that. That's an unbelievable.
fine.
During 2021, we should be able to manufacture a lot of vaccines, and that vaccine key goal is to stop the transmission, to get the immunity levels up so that you get almost no infection going on whatsoever. Everyone who takes it.
He literally says almost no infection. He's already lost. It's not 100%. He literally said almost no infections. Let's see what's.
Vaccine is not just protecting themselves, but reducing their transmission to other people and allowing society.
Yes, this is correct. It reduces the transmission. This is insane. How is hypocrite capable of putting 2 clips back to back that completely dismantle his own point with no ability to understand what he's doing? What the actual fuck, dude?
Ready to get back to normal?
We can kind of almost
Jesus.
see the end. We're vaccinating so very fast. Our data from the CDC today suggests, that vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
Can't
They
get
give you
COVID
more
to
than
get
one.
the
Our data suggests that vaccinated people don't carry the virus, don't get sick. That's such a vague statement that I don't think you could reasonably say that that's like a 100% success rate, right? Like
even suggests doesn't mean prove.
Yeah. Right, yeah, right. Like I don't think. I
That
think she
lady's
was
probably
just
been
talking.
put on the telly and with the intention of propagandizing getting the vaccine. That would be
Yeah,
her
exactly.
objective.
So she was, yeah, exactly. Especially because there was so much vaccine hesitance that they they felt the need to get out there, and they're not a group that's particularly effective at communicating. So I'm sure there were fuck ups.
Sentence of a thing.
I'm pretty sure the cells that are formed during vaccines only get active once your immune system is in full swing, unless it's just the antibodies, but I don't know how long those stay in your bloodstream after vaccination. Yeah, I don't know what happens if you get vaccinated while you're actually sick. I think ultimately, well, the whole point of the vaccination was to try and prevent you from it was to give you immunity without having to get sick, right? Once you get sick, that's similar to being vaccinated because you're no longer going to be susceptible to that particular variant of the virus. So there's not much point in getting vaccinated if you're already ill with the thing, because that would just be adding more shit into the shit pile. It doesn't actually help, right? Like once you get better from COVID, you're essentially vaccinated, which is why there were a bunch of conservatives running around saying like, oh, what if we just treat it like chickenpox? What if we just all get sick on purpose and then we'll, let's just rub each other.
Let's have COVID parties.
Yeah, COVID parties.
And
exactly.
spit in each other's eyes and lick each other.
God, imagine how imagine how much spit. How did those COVID parties work? They were just orgies, weren't they? There was no way they weren't just orgies.
Yeah, dude.
Straight
Well,
up
it was more
orgies.
like we're having a COVID party, but it meant like a party during the COVID lockdown.
Right, yeah.
Thank you for
To
the
see if they
raid,
genuinely
Glitter
thought-
Bell.
Oh, thank you, Glitterbell. How's it going?
That the vaccine would be 100% prevent. Like
Now we know that the vaccines work well enough that the virus stops with every vaccinated person. A vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else.
But this is a fine way of. Hey, thanks for the follow, Sir
What is
Manifestos.
T.me? What is that for? Is that Telegram?
Maybe.
See the URL at the bottom right there? What is T.me? What website
I don't
is
know.
that?
TMZ probably. There you go.
This is where he's got it from, right? So, interesting.
Maybe
Anyone in
it's a Telegram.
chat know what that?
Well, the
is a
Nazis
shortcut for?
love Telegram, to be fair. But yeah, again,
That's what I'm
she's just
thinking.
saying.
I think he's using a Telegram video.
But she's basically just fucking Maddow over here, all right? She's just saying that the vaccination, she's explaining how herd immunity works, that like when you vaccinate a group of people, it breaks the chain of like transmission and makes it less likely for more people to get sick. She's not saying it's 100% effective, she's just explaining the mechanism. You autistic
Cheeto's
fuck.
confirmed it's from Telegram. He's got a little Telegram source.
There it
in
is. Kaneko the Great. Kanekoa? Who's got Telegram? Who wants to have a little poke around and see what's going on there?
You know,
That's a
you
bad vibe.
fine. You can get pipelimed.
It cannot use a vaccinated person as a host to go get more people. That means the vaccines will get us to the end of this. Essentially, vaccine.
God, do you remember COVID? It was crazy. I know everyone says this, but
No,
wow.
it's mostly blacked out. I was in a tiny flat
yeah.
in the middle of Edinburgh, freezing my tits off for months.
yeah.
writing my dissertation. I wrote it on Lego, dude. I was in such a fever dream. I still don't know what it says.
Oh my god, you're so
Because I was like,
insane.
if I write on something that I
forgot.
don't like objectively love and adore, I will kill myself.
That's so
Like it will
funny.
be over. It will be
You
completely
actually-
over for me.
you
I have
actually
to write
wrote
it
a
on something that I
dissertation.
love unconditionally.
It has to be
Otherwise,
on
this is
Lego.
never gonna get finished.
Oh my fucking god! Speaking of taking fucking L's, you took all the Legos.
Block you from getting and giving the virus.
This is all incredibly reasonable. All right, all right, Biden. Hey, hey, Granddad, how's it going? All right, so how did you fuck this one up? Let's see. This is the one I feel like is gonna be bad. Let's see.
Fully vaccinated people are at a very, very low risk of getting COVID-19.
That's true. That's true. What? Wait. What? What? I was expecting him to say, fully vaccinated people.
You will have
are-
superpowers by
You'll have laser. You'll be able to see
The vaccine
communists.
will,
You'll be able to see
give you,
communists by their aura. You'll be able to.
superpowers.
You'll be able to see the communist aura.
I will tell you, I've got vaccine superpowers.
If you ain't vaxxed, you ain't black.
Therefore, if you've been fully vaccinated, you no longer need to wear a mask.
When people are vaccinated,
Was that true?
Whoa. No, I
You
don't
get
think
the
it'll
shimmy
give you,
commie eyes.
superpowers.
The shimmy commie eyes. That's a reference to something I've never seen.
they can feel safe that they are not going to get infected. We have all the vaccines we need. We just need our people to take it. A, for their own protection, for the protection of their family, but also to break the chain of transmission. You want to be a dead end to the virus. So when the virus gets to you, you stop it. You don't allow it to use you as the stepping stone to the next person. I think given the country as a whole, the fact that we have now about 50% of adults fully vaccinated and about 62% of adults having received at least one dose, as a nation, I feel fairly certain you're not going to see the kind of surges we've seen in the past.
If you're vaccinated,
But that was true.
Which is true.
Why are you so dumb?
It's
Okay, you can tell.
objectively true.
You can tell it's weak as shit because he's just dumping. He's just overwhelmed. He's bludgeoning you with an amount of clips, even though none of them actually serve his argument in any precise way. Not even close, dude. That's crazy. God, this is such weak arguing. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Fucking embarrassing, dude.
you're not going to be hospitalized, you're not going to be in an ICU unit, and you're not going to die. You're okay. You're not going to get.
Which is true that hospitalization rates were extremely low in vaccinated populations. Yes.
Get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
None of our vaccines are 100% effective or prevent the transmission of 100% of a disease we call it. There's no vaccine like that.
Twitter is so great because not only are people
What?
getting
That's
mass
it?
red
I
pilled
hate
right
Sky.
now about the Zionist control of Con Inc., but you also get
What
to
a
see these
fucking
debate bros being blown out by having their false claims just completely demolished with other clips. Destiny also did a stream with Candace
different
Owens where she
statue of
eventually got
Kennedy.
frustrated and called him out for just being contrarian and argumentative with every single thing that she said.
Even on the Jeffrey Epstein case, like what's suggesting government involvement here?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's suggesting?
Like what part of the
government
Jeffrey Epstein case is like, oh my god, the government is like playing a part in this?
involvement? Well, the fact that he had ties to the Mossad and the CIA, and that when they raided his home, he had his face and about 6 different passports. Who can issue passports?
Sure, but when we look at it,
who can issue you a different identity
I
in
don't know
different
about
countries?
different identities, but for passports, I imagine you can get that illegally, or you can just get it from countries depending on citizenship status.
Well,
but what I'm saying is that like for when we look at Epstein, right? Epstein was a
Yeah, especially for Epstein. I'm pretty sure there are countries where you could like St. Kitts and Nevis. There are literally countries you can just give them a pile of money and they'll give you a passport and citizenship.
I've never lived America. I don't believe a word you're saying.
Well, it
I
makes
don't
it
even have an
special.
American passport. You're telling me you got multiple?
But do you need a passport to go? Do you need an ID to go between states? No. I don't think
Most
so.
Americans don't have passports.
Really?
Actually, that might have changed. I think it might be 2/3 of Americans have passports, but it's still a
Really?
very low rate.
That's so strange. Americans, you guys are weird and wacky.
billionaire, right? Epstein was a billionaire, right?
Why was he a billionaire?
Why? Because of trading or whatever he did. I'm not
No,
really sure.
no, that's the question. Nobody knows why
I don't
him
know
or his
why.
brother
Yeah,
has-
Sorry, nobody knows why Epstein had money. He was a hedge fund manager. He was a very good hedge fund manager.
He was selling children.
Literally. What do you mean no one knows how Epstein made his money? What?
I know
what
how
does
he
she
was
think?
making his money.
What is the implication? Is the
He was selling
implication the
little
CIA?
boys To the President of the United States.
yeah, he was selling adrenochrome to the Democrats.
He had
Absolutely
an
insane.
adrenochrome farm under the island.
There's like
And
$1 million.
milking those
Sure.
kids.
There's lots of people where I don't know how they made their money, but to fill in the gaps of all of this with some.
No, you should always
huge
know how
conspiracy.
somebody became a billionaire. That's like a very easy thing. Like, somebody should just be like, I became a billionaire, and you have no idea how. Like,
I'm sure there are tons of people.
There are loads of people like that. There are fucking shitloads of Russian oligarchs where we just have no idea where the money came from, but we can assume it was corruption, right? There are dictators that just like yoinked the cash, and no one knows exactly where it came from. They basically just rolled up one day and probably just divested someone else's shit and took it from them and murdered their family. Like, holy fuck, what does she mean? What does she mean? You should always like, we should, morally we should, but in practice, yeah, like the Forbes 100 richest whatevers is total guesswork. It's actually very unreliable. It's not actually very helpful at all.
To assume.
Yeah, they make so many fucking assumptions. It's crazy.
People
it's like, I sold the product, you know why Elon Musk has money, you know why Jeff Bezos has money. You should not say we can't connect the dots on how this person became a billionaire that was able to purchase
filings
an
aren't
island.
always going to be public. That like, oh, well, I can figure out exactly why this person became a billionaire. If they don't work in like public traded companies or something, how will you ever know? There's no way you're going to know that.
He did.
Then what's the question?
That's not a question. It's just nobody understands why Jeffrey Epstein or his brother.
Okay, so there's like categories. God, I feel like you really get a spectrum from like Fuentes to Shapiro to Candace Owens. You've got to I hypocrite. Okay, this is it's perfect actually. Hang on. Where's my paint? We're bringing paint back up. All right, this is actually exactly what I need. No, not you. Go to bed. Ah!
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of shit. Alright, I'm just gonna post this in K-Paintings and then I'm gonna clear it. It is too important not to be immortalized. The leg border is truly horrific.
It's nice, it's cool.
Truly upsetting. I like how it's transparent as well.
Brett Cooper has lovely legs, okay?
You should not say that.
Dude, I went on her Instagram to get a picture of her today.
I hate
you. She's married. She got married, dude.
She got married? Oh no, she's off the table. She's like those K-pop idols.
Yeah, I hate her now, dude. She's terrible.
Allowed.
Her politics bad.
Yeah, you're no longer interested. All right. We're making the political compass chart. Okay,
I'm back to being left wing again.
All right, we've got I hypocrite. Let's see. What are the axes? The axis is grifter. Let's put this at. There we go. This is the grifter spectrum. Let me remove this down a little bit. Sincere. And then we've got moron.
Moron
has
what?
brain. Oh jeez, you really make it too difficult for me to exist in this world, dude. I feel like Candace Owen is firmly in the grifter moron category. Like she's perfect. I think she's fully in like this area. Then you've got like Ben Shapiro, who I think is sincere and has brain. He does. He's got sincere points. He's just not. I don't think he's a grifter.
He believes what he believes.
I believe he believes what he believes. I think he's like a.
I believe he believes
maxer.
what he believes.
I believe what he believes that you believe that I believe, yes. And then you've got a sincere moron, which is I hypocrite. And then who's the other person I wanted to put up here?
Candace Owens?
No, who was the oh yeah, and then Nick Fuentes. There you go. This is my chart, okay? This is how do we feel? I think this is accurate. You've got the smart grifter Fuentes, the dumb grifter Candace. You've got I hypocrite, who's just sincerely a fucking moron, and then you've got Ben Shapiro, king of all, king of kings.
Yeah, you're really on a Ben Shapiro arc lately.
I really love Ben. I really love Ben Shapiro. Now, to be clear, I don't think Ben Shapiro. Yeah, obviously, this is all in relative context, right? Like, I think that Nick Fuentes is probably smarter than Ben Shapiro. Like, in terms of like actual intelligence, I think that Nick Fuentes is probably smarter than him.
I don't know. I think in terms of like wit and quickness, he's probably smarter. But if it came to like actual discourse on a broad range of subjects, I'm pretty sure Shapiro can mog.
Well, I think Ben Shapiro would win a legitimate
Who
debate
do you think
with
knows
rules.
more stuff about Jewish people?
Definitely Fuentes. Without question. Fuentes knows more about Jewish people than any Jew alive. I guarantee you that. Nick Fuentes... No, that's the grift. He's a liar. When I say grifter, I mean, like, bad faith, insincere, like, you know, scam artist. But it's not just about the money. Right? Nick Fuentes... Candace is a grifter for money. Nick Fuentes is a grifter for ideology, right? Like, they're still grifting. It's just in service of different things.
Have billions of dollars.
So he wouldn't have made
Did
it.
you actually look into the Epstein case, or are you just, because I can't tell right now if your thing is just to be contrarian?
Okay, hold on.
No, I'm being serious. No, I'm asking you because it seems like you're just like, whatever your position is, I'm going to take the opposite, and I'm going to say something really quickly and try to say, well, how do we know? And it's like, that's actually quite boring. You know what I mean? Like, let's actually have a real conversation, because
that was the Ice Spice. She just did the Ice Spice. You know, from that song.
Stuff is happening right now. A lot of stuff is being exposed, right? People are for the first time able to grasp a theory that finally makes sense, right? It finally makes sense. It makes sense that there is a blackmail ring operating in DC, because we don't understand why we keep sending our politicians to DC, and then it's like they completely serve anybody other than the American people.
Well, you see, Candace, it's actually normal for people to have 6 or 7 passports. Heck, most people probably have 8 or 9 passports if you actually look at the
What is
studies.
happening?
Plenty of billionaires where nobody knows how they made their money.
He's such a
It's something
sincere
normal. You're
moron.
just being a conspiracy theorist.
Yes,
I appreciate
yes.
Candace appealing to Destiny and trying to like break through to him, like, hey, maybe actually like pay attention and take this seriously. But I have a feeling that appeal fell on deaf ears. Destiny then had a rematch of his debate with Glenn Greenwald about J6, where Glenn gave him a nice dressing down about the difference between proof and evidence.
And I think what Darren Beatty said is right on, that almost every person who knows Trump that I've ever talked to, even ones who believe that the election fraud claims are bullshit, were convinced that he was authentic in his belief that election was stolen.
So what evidence would it take to show you otherwise? To convince you otherwise?
I mean, ultimately, there's no proof one way or the other about what's going on in somebody's brain. All we can use is circumstantial evidence.
Correct. So I'm asking, what circumstantial evidence? Yes.
Yeah, I think that the fact that there were people telling him in his ear that he did not actually lose the election, the way in which he psychologically constituted, the way that he is talked so many times about both the Democratic Party and the U.S. establishment, the fact that he maintains to this very day that the election was stolen, even though that a majority of Americans don't actually agree with him on this, the lengths to which he went, the way in which he argues it, the fact that a lot of people believe in the Republican Party, in fact, I think a majority, that there was actually election fraud, all to me point to the fact that when you put that together with Trump's psychological incentives to believe that he didn't really lose, it's far more likely than not that he truly was convinced that there was sufficient fraud in the election that made him the legitimate winner.
So there's no piece of evidence, because everything you're saying is also consistent with him just wanting to stay in power.
There's no such thing as dispositive proof when it comes to understanding what's in somebody's brain. It's
Okay, I don't know why you keep saying that. How do we get convictions where mens rea is an essential part of the crime? Like for first degree murder, we have to know that you intended to murder somebody, which is manslaughter, right? Glenn, we read people's states of mind all the time for criminal court.
I'm realizing now that you don't understand the difference between evidence and proof. Proof is something that is dispositive. So if someone steals something and they're caught on a videotape stealing it, then you have dispositive proof that they've done so. Usually in criminal cases, there's not proof, there's evidence. And the evidence is often conflicting, and a jury has to decide how to resolve that conflicting evidence. And that's why in a civil trial, they're told they have to believe just 51% or more in order to reach a verdict, whereas in a criminal trial, they have to believe beyond all reasonable doubt. But the way that works is you present evidence of intent. There's very rarely proof of intent.
But as much as I enjoy these,
to which the easy counter argument is, okay, cool, put Trump in front of a fucking jury with all the evidence assembled then. You know, like, it's not that hard. But the point, he's basically just saying, if I was a juror, I would be voting, you know, in favor of Trump. But like, that doesn't mean anything helpful or useful to the discussion.
these dressing downs from Glenn Greenwald, Candace, and others, I think we have to give the gold trophy to eminent Israel critic Norman Finkelstein for this
no.
clip.
No, it's the intersection of the right. No!
He's pro Finky? There's no way.
He's pro Finky.
There's no way.
He's just anti Destiny. He's just so fucking butt blasted. He's so fucking his mind has degenerated into fucking soup ever since a debate from 4 years ago that he's still scraping comments.
He will take any ally he can.
He's still scraping comments from a 4-year-old video to try and find anyone that agrees with him. What is this? This man has lost his mind. Holy
the last
fuck.
thing I expected was this guy to be pro Finky. That's
I'm not convinced Finkelstein's left at all, to be honest. I think I think this is a picture of him. His soul has left his body in this picture. That's what oh fuck.
But no, don't change the subject. if you don't know what you're talking about. At least have the humility. You talk about
close
chapter
has
6.
242 gotten?
You don't know chapter
How close
6.
has 242
You don't
gotten to
know
the
chapter
Palestinian
6.
Look at Benny Morris just giggling like a schoolgirl. Look at him, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's so adorable. I know Benny Morris is racist, but I love him. Okay, all right. I think he's adorable. I'm fully okay. You know what? I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna say I'm okay with old people being racist. Okay. I think it's probably just something that we can't fix. I don't think it's fixable. I think we just have to accept them with all of their racism. All right. We have to love the elderly despite the fact that they hate black people. All right.
Whoa.
Or in Benny Morris's case, brown people.
Tweet 5. You have no idea what you're talking about. It's just so embarrassing. At least have some humility. Between us, we've read maybe 10,000 books on the topic, and you've read 2 Wikipedia entries, and you start talking about chapter 6. Do you know what chapter 7 is?
Answer me.
Do you know?
Special intent. Did you read the case? It is
Mr.
a highly
Farrelly,
special intent.
I'm
going to
ask you again.
genocide. Yes.
Please stop displaying your imbecility.
What's really funny is that Finkelstein got fucking annihilated in this conversation. The fucking special, the special intent thing, the whatever specialis. Actually, Finkelstein was fully wrong. Like, he posted a shitload of shit on Twitter, like just this massive fucking academic paper in one tweet, and he was completely fucking ruined. Like, it was absolutely in the language. Even I remember this from my debates with fucking David, like looking at the special intent stuff. Fuck, I'm so annoyed that I got, dude. This always happens. I got it all fucking right, man. Every single fucking Israel-Palestine opinion I've had has become the norm. Like a month later, everyone talking about the proportionality shit. That was after I fucking started doing it. All right. Everyone talking about the fucking surrender shit. That was my fucking idea. I am the most.
You truly are the leading scholar on Israel Palestine.
I'm the leading scholar on Israel Palestine.
You truly
absolutely.
are. That's how I've always described you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This community that we splintered off of Lonerbox is for the people who want to know about Israel Palestine. You know, if you're a Lonerbox fan and you enjoy Israel Palestine content, you're coming here to get the real juice, okay? Because we focus on nothing but Israel Palestine 24/7. Okay, all right.
That's our one topic as well.
That's our one topic. Yeah, Keir Starmer and Keir Starmer, but only Keir Starmer
We're making
in
all
relation.
our content for one guy, dude.
Yeah.
He's not even here.
poor Bonk. He tried. Keir Starmer. We only talk about Keir Starmer in relation to his Israel-Palestine takes.
Don't put on public display that you're a moron. At least have the self-possession to shut up.
Ah, shit. We were all thinking it, but crazy man Finkelstein just came out and said it. You love to see it. But
So
remember
he is
how when I was
crazy?
going over my
What?
debate with Destiny, I told you that it would be relevant
We're back to
context
this!
later on in the video? Well, we finally got to that point. I'm going to show you one last Destiny L clip here where he's having a debate with a guy named Nathan Robinson, who is
This
the
is the
editor-in-chief
weakest video I've
at
ever
Current
seen.
Affairs magazine. I
Yeah,
actually once
it's
made a
very
video about
embarrassing.
Nathan and his 2-bit commie rag when all of his employees tried to unionize, and he responded by firing them. You can find that on my Odyssey or Rumble if you're interested. But check this out and pay close attention to the end of the clip.
Your analysis of the failures is the Palestinians walked away, the Palestinians turned to violence.
Oh, this is the only real L. This guy did actually cook him.
Fight, right? This is a one-sided narrative.
It's
right?
true. The
This is
inception of the
hugely
Palestinian
one-sided
movement
narrative.
has been one of violence. The PLO started from guerrilla fighters. The PLO have been all about
Both-
violence since their inception.
Both parties here are violent parties.
Yes, but only one has been forced to contend with political realities on the ground, and that's Israel. That's why Israel, you can say they're violent, but they formed peace with partners that they thought they never would form peace with.
Zionism is ultimately a movement based on conquest and dispossession.
And Islam isn't? What's a caliphate? What was the Ottoman Empire?
I'm not denying the violence of the Ottoman Empire. Why would I? Why would
we talk about the intrinsic territorial conquest nature of Zionism?
I can already feel, Wiz. I'm looking at your aura. I can feel that this man's speaking cadence triggers you. Like this, you are feeling like the colonizer. Like standing above you, the shadow of the white man.
I just got a neek
looming over
sense.
you.
That's all. I've got neek sense. It's my spidey sense. I can sense a neek from a mile away.
What's a neek?
This guy.
When Zionists, Israel, have given back land and territory to other countries, but then ignore it. There's no
You're
reason.
a major party to this because it's the conflict that we're talking about.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to say that.
You're describing one side as
hold on.
using violence to achieve its goals.
Yes,
right. But
correct.
you are ignoring all of the violence on the other side.
Because I think that the
That's
Israeli
that's
side.
precisely what happens in
I
the,
think
in the
no,
Israeli
because
narrative. This is
no,
always what
what's
happens,
happening.
The Israeli side.
What's happening is the two siding you're doing right now.
Then there's a backlash, and then you say, and they only look at the backlash.
Did Israel
Right?
accept
And
the?
there's
Wait,
this
well, let's just
cycle of
okay.
violence.
Second
Look at
glance.
one side of the cycle of violence.
In 36, did Israel accept the Peel Commission that partition was necessary and the land would need to be split?
He sounds like Seinfeld.
Oh, which with, by the way, a provision to kick a bunch of the Arabs out of the
British
proposed partition.
Because the Brits had said that it's.
I think he's from Louisiana, actually. I think he's New Orleans. He is.
Really?
He's New Orleans.
I
But
feel
he's
like
like,
he
fled
sounds
out from
like
New Orleans, but I'm very posh. I'm very fans of New
Oh,
Orleans.
he's like old South. Is that the?
I'm old money, yeah. Don't you see from my pinstripe suit?
Right. Okay. His
But I
voice
don't
is
know if that's a
crazy.
LARP or that's genuinely who he is as a
Yeah,
person.
that's the. It's
I
hard to
assume he's
tell.
doing Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I
but I may be wrong.
watched a couple videos, and the way he talks is actually insane. Like we can watch a little bit.
No,
of one.
let's look at the data.
It's
It's like
crazy.
that.
Like it was an unworkable thing, right?
Well, there you go, right? It would have involved violence.
It would have involved transfer of people off of property, not necessarily violence.
Yeah, I
I've
had
got
pretty
the
much the
schizo
exact same reaction as Nathan Robinson when I watched that clip. I mean, this is the guy who told me that if a government tries to remove you from their land, you are morally justified in murdering the people who voted for that government. I'm really not sure how Destiny squares that circle, but I can't ask him because I'm blocked. Anyway, that's basically the video. I'll leave you with this for my final thoughts, which is that Turkey Tom recently put out a 3-hour documentary.
It is true, by the way. Like this is the one valid L, and it came from the left. No surprise. Although this guy, okay, actually, we're gonna have a quick look at this. This guy did make the worst tweet I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, and we're gonna have to take a look at
Dude,
it.
I'm sure it was a great L, but I couldn't get past his accent.
It's truly unbearable. All right, we're going.
The biggest
we're going
L
on
is
Twitter.
that accent. It doesn't matter what the fuck he says. He's
Wait,
lost.
hold on. Sorry. I gotta take a moment here, real quick. Club Classics or B2B? Fuck. B2B. It's B2B.
What the
Sorry.
fuck? What are you talking about?
I just need to tell Charlie which of her songs I like more.
What are you talking about, dude?
Have to. Look, this is how you know it's good music.
Are you replying to
I'm replying
tweets?
to Charlie. I'm replying to Charlie XCX.
And you're using light mode, you pervert.
I use light mode for everything on stream just to hurt all of you because I hate you. All right. Sorry, what was I doing? Oh yeah, current affairs, dude. This is fucking awful.
Simping.
I was simping. God, I followed these guys for about 5 minutes and then they posted the worst tweet I've ever seen in my fucking life. Okay.
Oh, are they like a media? Are they like a lefty media?
Kind of,
thing?
yeah. It's weird. Let me find a video. There we go. Nathan Robinson. There was like a video where he was like talking, and you just get more.
Yeah,
of his-
already you've got me, dude.
Yeah, there's a video of him talking, just any amount of talking.
God,
where is
yeah,
it?
no, I see now. I understand now.
Where the fuck? Where is it? God, they post so much. Jesus Christ, you post too much.
Oh yap, dude. Oh yeah.
Oh my date with Destiny, current affairs. Oh, did they post the whole video?
My date with this.
Oh, was it an article? Oh god, we're not reading. Fuck off.
Reading? Oh, dude, this guy. It's because his voice sounds like that.
Yeah, he knows.
Making
he
us
knows that
read
no
it.
one can
I
take
hate him. I
seriously.
hate him so bad, dude.
Where's the fucking? Oh my god, this is crazy, dude. Oh no.
Oh.
Where was this? Jesus Christ, they post too much. It's over.
They
It's
probably
over.
deleted it, dude, out of embarrassment.
Maybe
They
they
said,
did delete
I
it.
do,
out
I
of
do,
embarrassment.
I do.
I did tell them it was bad, and so maybe they deleted it once they realized my opinion on it. That's probably what happened.
There's turkey
How many times
plucker.
are you gonna post this?
New Orleans. New Orleans turkey plus. That Destiny fella, he had no idea.
Okay, well.
Why don't you?
God,
Why
Twitter
don't
is a
you
shit platform.
sympathize with the plight of Palestine?
It's so sinister coming from that accent. It really is. It feels like they want the
No, don't
Palestinian
look at
children.
my family's history.
yeah. It feels like they want to keep the Palestinian children alive for adrenochrome farms and nothing else.
Historically, I've always sympathized with the POCs.
They could be fine workers. You're ruining our future labor.
All I'm saying is imagine a plantation in Gaza.
It'd be an open air plantation.
Employment
of course.
opportunity.
documentary about Destiny, which I gotta say, Tom, 3 hours of glazing, that's crazy, dog. But at the start of the video, he asks Destiny, you know, why do you think you stood the test of time when all these other political commentators have come and gone? And Destiny gives, which is actually a very stock answer when you ask a commentator what they think their appeal is. He says, I'm not biased, I'm not ideologue brained, I don't pander to people. I'm just giving my reasonable and nuanced take on each individual issue.
That was when you were debating all the skeptic guys like Worski, Sargon,
Tonkasaw.
Oh,
Or is this
Tonkasaw.
Ash
Crazy
from
people.
Pokemon?
This is the thing.
That's Ash from Pokemon, dude.
Have you not seen this
Well, this
video?
is the thing, because all these guys that you interact with,
It's got Destiny in it. Why would it have?
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, whether it's the skeptics, whether it's RedTube, whether it's the Red Pill, I feel like you're kind of the one left standing. Obviously. Well, they all, the thing is, like, they all ride these trends, right? They're all part of these waves. You never had, like, a wave of people you came up with. You kind of assimilate a little bit here and there to get in there, and then you get out very quickly.
People always comment like partisan or biased or whatever. My biggest strength is if you go to Hassan's stream, for instance, you're going to Hassan's stream to see like what do progressives think. But if you go to a lot of like political people's streams, you're just trying to get like their political side of things. I think when you come to my stream, you're getting like my relatively unique take. Like I'll have like different positions on different things, and people enjoy that. But because of that, I can kind of move through time without coming up and then going away.
You don't need to have a big watershed.
The political.
He can move through fucking time.
Oh my god.
That's fucking big, dude. That's so fucking big.
See, I knew you'd be a Destiny
What your
fan.
fucking mouth? What's in your mouth, dude?
it's a Burger King burger. remember me simping? Remember me simping?
Oh dear.
Yeah, move. I didn't have Gamergate.
Sorry, me hating on McDonald's, it was actually from my Burger King sponsorship.
The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is some moldy foot fungus.
I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna ask. I woke up.
You don't know what's wrong?
I woke up this morning. Okay, I rolled out of bed. I threw up. I went back to bed. I rolled out of bed 7 minutes later.
I woke up again.
I threw up. Okay, I crawled back into bed. My darling fiance comes over to me and she's like, "Babe, you okay? Do you want anything?" I just go,
Do you want Burger King burger?
Burger nuggets, chips.
The last thing
nuggets,
you want in your Burger King burger is
chips.
someone's nasty foot fungus.
Chips, nuggets. I need chips, nuggets. And I didn't say Burger King, but she just went with Burger King because whatever. So I've had this, but the problem is that I
They
could
got the
only...
best vegan burger. They got the best fast food.
It's
vegan
pretty
burger.
good, yeah. It's actually in terms of like the junky, crappy fast food burgers, they have the best plant-based.
The
burger.
KFC one's really good, but it's really hit or miss whether or not it's made right.
Really, I haven't tried the KFC one because it's corn, and corn makes me also throw up. Corn. I'm one of the like 15% of people who are like fully allergic to corn.
Oh, dude.
Oh god.
You can never be a cow.
Yeah, but I couldn't eat this burger this morning because it was too complex. Like I needed just chips and nuggets to keep any amount of the vomit down. It was terrible. Can we get 45-degree angles on the smug arms? My arm! Why'd you ask for this?
Whoa.
Why'd you ask for this? It hurts! It hurts! Put it back!
Dude, he's on grid-based system. It's Diablo 2 rules.
Why do you want 45 degrees? What 45 degree do you need, Ice Beans? What 45 degrees do you need, huh? What do you need? Average vegan digestive system. Average post-rave come-down digestive system. Fuck you, okay?
Whoa.
Oh god. Oh, the burger's actually still not agreeing with me super well.
There's some burger up in there, dude.
There's some burger up in there. Oh, it's not good. No regrets. Fucking freak.
To build me up.
Snapping my arm back.
Don't need progressive to build me up, or I didn't need, yeah.
I actually agree with Destiny that his takes are not particularly politically motivated. If they were, it would be a lot harder for him to completely contradict himself the way we saw. But he doesn't approach things like, here's what a liberal thinks, or a progressive, or a reactionary, or a conservative. It's more like, here's what the regime thinks. You know what I mean? Like his reasonable, nuanced takes are just like, here is the official narrative as I read it on Wikipedia. I think part of his success comes from being pushed in the
you know, this isn't.
He's a paid shill, dude.
It's not that he's a paid shill, but he is a representative of establishment. That is a big part of his.
Yeah, but he is
identity.
a shill that's paid.
Yeah, I guess he. You know what though? I'm glad that we have someone like Destiny, who is because he's quite good at debating. He does a decent amount of research. He's not a moron. So like, it's kind of good that. I think that the default narrative is one that you probably need to overcome, right? And you don't want anyone to be able to overcome the default narrative. You should be able to, like... Destiny's like a mini-boss that you have to fight before you get, like, your thing accepted into the zeitgeist online. I think that's how that should work. You know, like, you have to beat the official narrative defended by the most debate bro, and then your take gets to be considered and taken seriously. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, established norms have
When's
value.
that happened?
What? I'm
When
not saying
has
it
that
has
happened?
happened. I'm not saying it has happened. I mean, this is not how anything
You
works.
think
To be
it should
clear,
happen? You think you're giving Destiny keys to the kingdom? You're
no,
cocked,
no. I just think you need to be able to beat the status quo argument given by someone who can actually make the argument.
You've given him the keys to the cock cage.
He's spiteful against any anti-establishment movement that's big online. I think that's helpful because most anti-establishment movements are bad, and so you only want the ones that succeed based on truth and evidence and having like a compelling moral reason, right? Like if you can beat Destiny with your anti-establishment take, then I think it's been tried and tested. Where does he belong on your spectrum grid thing? That's good. That's a good question.
Bottom, bad place.
You're so
Wherever
mad,
the worst
dude.
place is.
Why are you so fucking mad, dude? Why does Destiny make you so mad?
Destiny because he's boring.
Destiny is your you. Destiny is your you. You get me? You get me?
Yeah.
Destiny,
What the
Destiny,
fuck? What the fuck
Destiny
are
is
you saying?
Destiny.
Yeah, I
is-
always say I'm exactly like Destiny, dude. You got me pinned.
No. The way you piss me off is the way Destiny pisses you off. Destiny is your you. You're my you. You're my you.
But he's not nearly
You're my
as handsome or
Hold
funny.
on. Shut the fuck up. You're a frog. You're a disgusting little slimy creature. You're my you and he's your you. It makes
What?
perfect sense if you think about it. It makes
Yeah, true.
Chris-
Whenever I have Destiny on my
someone says-
stream, it really annoys me.
You know what I love is when someone goes, Destiny's mostly a contrarian, and then Chris speaks says, it's not contrarianism. Buddy, what did you just, buddy, Chris,
Yeah,
did you
good
not,
argument.
did you, Chris gently and lovingly plants the landmine in the ground, and then does like a 1-2 Mario jump
all
hop
watched
onto
him
it.
step on it, dude.
Oh, he just goes fucking
Both his
blasting off
legs
into
turned to
space.
fucking paste
Yeah.
instantly.
That's okay, he's a VTuber, only the upper half matters anyway. No one's ever seen his legs. Oh,
You
fuck
can
me,
digitally
dude.
recreate them, dude.
Yeah, we can rebuild him. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Yeah, Destiny, I don't know. I think Destiny. No, I would put him in Ben Shapiro tier. Like he's smart. I'd put him. Is he a grifter? He's got. He's no more a
he's
grifter
not a
than Ben
grifter.
Shapiro. Yeah, he's not a grifter.
Yeah, maybe a little bit less griftier than Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, I would put him less grifty.
The
you
algorithms a
would.
bit because of
I'm
that.
just
But of
saying
course,
that.
the
I
algorithms
love Ben Shapiro.
can push you as much as they want, but if you don't have something to offer, people aren't.
Destiny's S tier. Okay, I wouldn't put him in S tier. Okay.
Oh my god,
You're-
Glitterbell, I'm banning you.
Glitterbell. No,
My
Glitterbell.
finger's
You're,
hovering over it, dude.
Glitterbell, you're currently talking to S tier, okay? Hold on. Remember where you are. Remember where you are, alright? You little
Yeah,
fuck.
shit tier. That's what the S stands for.
Yeah. The top of Twitch poll is shit tier. That is our S tier.
Yeah, it's
100%.
S tier in alphabetical order. That's what it is.
Yeah, in alphabetical order. Yeah. Oh fuck.
Going to stick around. And my impression of the Destiny fans is that like he's essentially a midwit's idea of what a smart person sounds like.
Oh,
You know
everyone
what I mean?
says
People
this
who have really
now.
average intelligence watch Destiny and they think, wow, he sounds so smart. If I agree with him, that means I'm smart too. That's what I think. But what do you guys think? Let me know.
I mean, okay. Well, he is correct here. There are a lot of midwits
Is
that
he
watch
game
Destiny.
show host maxing? Is that what his argument is?
Your theories. That's the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, as well as follow me on Odyssey and Rumble, where I actually put out regular content, unlike
Odyssey and
YouTube. And
Rumble.
other than that,
Nice.
have a great day, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.
On the flip side, peace out. Why did this guy turn into a radical skateboarder in the last 10 seconds of the video?
Because he's from the 90s. We've covered this.
Wow.
He's 90s tech bro.
Okay. So that was catastrophically bad. I don't think we need to make any more comments on that. Everything that this was a compilation. This was a compilation of his L's. This was a compilation of his L's.
Yeah, that's such fucking ass, dude.
It was ugly. It was ugly. It was stupid. It was mean. It was dumb. Oh my god, fuck. It was so bad. That was awful. Why did I just subject us to that?
I didn't even know what that guy's fucking name was. And it's on the screen.
It's Wick. It's Wick. This is Wick 30 years ago.
Whoa. Wick's twin.
Alright.
Twick.
Yeah, Wick's younger brother. Twick. Twick. It's Twick. Okay.
Twick and Wick, dude.
Well, that was fucking terrible. hate him.